Wax, bitch, you can't do it.
Gorillas out.
She poppin', we bottle poppin', you cop blocking. Told the girl you rap with your CD flocking. Say you getting money, man, we ain't seen nothing. No, your girl is persistent, she ain't stopping, man. She say she want a hood. I keep the perk by the pound. The truck stay funky, y'all know we run the town. Yeah. And I keep a bad bitch around. Long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. Yeah. And my Chevy sit on 24. Flash look like flapjack. Pancake, you know. I'ma play the game how it goes. They can take me out the hood. I'ma keep it hood, folks. And I don't need a scale for the work. I can eyeball perk. I am not you jerk. Hating on me and make your situation worse. You don't wanna take a ride in that long black earth. All eyes on me, shout out, I'm a bomb first. Tell the truth, and they say the truth hurt. Hustle me, hard work, yeah. Still go to church, man, this rap shit is easy. Every beat I get, I murder, I'm a hood nigga. I keep the perk by the pound. The truck stay funky, y'all know we run the town. And I keep a bad bitch around. Long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. And my Chevy sit on 24. Flash look like flapjack. NKG, no. I'ma play the game how it goes. They can take me out the hood, I'ma keep it hood, folks. Get like you, get like me. Even you with a rock white tee. Class Capri, butt nicks on the feed. Account with Beta Nate, taking care every week. Menage ain't free, girls suck in the street. COE, climax to the beat. I see you now, you see me. You see, I see you fucking with me. I'm a hood nigga. I keep the perk by the pound. The truck stay funky, y'all know we run the town. And I keep a bad bitch around. Long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. And my Chevy sit on 24. Flash look like flapjack. NKG, no. I'ma play the game how it goes. They can take me out the hood, I'ma keep it hood, folks. Watching I'ma go niggas like Kanye. But I will baby Beyonce or Shantae. Make Keisha Cole say she should've cheated if she ever come my way.
What up, what up, what up?
Just give me a motherfucking reason to demonstrate a pimpin' type of killing. I'm peeling caps in your motherfucking nose and I'm drilling holes in your coffin. Quite often I have to show
Maury, what's happening?
these niggas who the boxes.
Hey. We in here this morning. We in here. We about to turn up, baby.
Eating supper out my fine silk draw.
Because
I play my cards and I like to HUS, TLE, MJ fucking G. Ain't gonna be another buster in my future talking shit. Cause he don't know who he fucking with. See, it's the B, I-M-P-I-N-G and me. It gets me totally about the M-O.
Brizzle, we about to have some fun, baby.
Why these niggas fuck me with this bullshit, I don't understand. Shady ass buster, sticky ass hand. You up for cover when my motherfucking bug drop. On you and your crew, nigga, lick 'em up, shot.
Why would you say your spidey senses is tingling, fam? Y'all know I got to hear my verse, right? It's early in the morning, I got to hear my verse to turn up. Hold on, here it comes.
Break a nigga off and leave him
shoulder then tattoo.
Peace and much love to the niggas that I'm down with. The niggas that I clown with, that's down with this top shit. Hard from the start, so many players on my family tree, meaning there was many doing the shit
before it came to me.
Hard times made a nigga write a lot of hard.
Yeah, come on, y'all.
Blind man, I got to get mine. Death wish click, goes the clip in my piece. One in the chamber for the jackals and the crooked police. No more peace without a piece of nigga life for peace.
Here you go, here you go, here you go. Here you go, get ready, get ready.
Got nothing thinking that I'm stopping, I'm not. Lick 'em up, shot, nigga, lick 'em up. Lick up the motherfucking nigga with his own type of rhythm. Get 'em up, nigga, get 'em up. If you want it, come jack it, step, make a move, cause I'm packing whatever it takes for me to get a nigga up off me. MJ, G rolling down the strip, dodge, dip, drink, crown. I'ma sip one more fifth. I'ma cheat 6 more splits. I'ma drop these sucker ducks, run them over like Mack trucks, dumping busters in the lake. I got 'em, dispose of my dead weight. Straight up, suck a nigga, you get pop. Fuck it.
Woo! What's up? What's happening?
Shit once again for you fake ass niggas.
We about to turn up, baby. Let's go.
Lay it down. You hoes lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. You hoes lay it down.
Got his head tilted back and on his face is a frown. Oh, that nigga that is thorough, so don't you clown the sound and style of swisher after swisher. Oh, how I wish you would step so I could hit you with wicked shit. Slick and swift as I slaughter quick. I ought to flip was fluid to show you how we be doing in the swab house. Federation that is cat. You don't know how it's coming cause you don't know where it's at. A Mac of all trades, a low cut, tight fade, we all paid. You'll get sprayed, so bust up, behave. My flavor's too deep, please be. I ain't so. I represented all cops in our ways, got my nigga rough, so we so. Cause you monsters can't hang with me. I got too much game in me, killing ain't no thing to me, give a nut check. And I see your water flex, I say that just say you're a bitch and you ain't got what it takes. Just stop the funk mother from freelance jacking. Brush up on your skills, cause fool, I ain't lacking. With my hands on my dick, my click and sticks, so don't clown. Bitches, we ain't playing. You hoes better lay it.
Lay it down, lay it down. You hoes lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. You hoes lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. You hoes lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. You hoes lay it down.
Sunday morning, I'm still yawning from the night before. So much zest in my chest from the switches I smoke. Oh no, who is this hoe in the bed with me? I remember the pussy, but I don't remember her name. Jit, grab me a switcher, cut it up and fill it with weed. Hit that hoe in the head, tell her to get out my bed, you damn freak. Jump into the.
Where they go, man? No Cadillac got the West, man. Those got the bread. So, man, what they gonna do now? Got the West and the Crest together, man. Montana, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Atlanta, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Indiana, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oakville, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? South, so I know exactly the good, the cold, we say that.
This is Montgomery shit here, y'all. Turn up a little bit. Thank you, brother. Thank you. We finna get in today, baby. Hey. Young Calypso, where you been, fam? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. What's up with you?
First up, get heard, what? And I'm south, running south. Shit gold in my mind. We keep it high, know what you want, know what you like. In and out, all night, no slip, and all mine. Running back, girl, you know you like it like that. No smile, till I do. Turn around, I ain't you, you like me, I like you. You want money, from who? I ain't got it, not a thing. I'm just showing no sign. Now I'm out, showing no sign. And the girls in the cold, you second that time. And your blood coming up, wanna run down. I see the girl when I'm too tired. I'm tired, boxing and right. And G to the end of the night. Got a scuba coming out, let me get the bug. Yeah. Now come on, yeah.
I bet you know all our shit though, don't you?
I'm big hole certified. I'm King Small. You know the time. I'm big ball, without a dime. I be looking for a party. Bitch, you on the grind. I ain't ashamed of small. I put my name on small. I set my sex on small. I serve my 20 small. So if my ball was small, bitch, I'm gon' always small. I really don't give a fuck about y'all. Yeah, I heard you could die. Most love a bullshit. I don't promote it. If I up it, I'ma do it. Yeah, this my blood and I got paper with the blue. It be the only thing they tell what to do with it. I'm on the north side. I run the west. I'm down the east side. I don't give a fuck. And like okay, now I wish some motherfucker would act like me
he don't like it. I wish some motherfucker would act like he gon' bite it.
See, that's that dirty shit. That's why niggas be killing niggas in Montgomery right here.
I wish some motherfucker would go and get his boys. I wish some motherfucker would try to bring the noise. I wish some motherfucker would try to take my ride. I wish some motherfucker would act like he gon' ride. I'ma go outside, pop the trunk, and come back in the club with the solo pole. And make the whole club hit the goddamn floor. And make the whole club hit the goddamn floor. Cause I'm a renegade, you ain't goddamn know. I'm busting in the face every goddamn hoe. And every bitch nigga in the club getting choked. And all the baby mamas in the club letting go. We ride the whole club, now the whole club roll. It's them dirty boys, we got goddamn no. I wish a motherfucker would step on my shoe. I wish a motherfucker would fuck with my crew. I wish a motherfucker would lace my gang. I wish a motherfucker would lace my drink. I wish a motherfucker would try to talk shit. I wish a motherfucker would be about a bitch. I'ma go outside, pop the trunk, and come back in the club with the soul off bar. We make the whole club hit the goddamn floor. We make the whole club hit the goddamn door. Cause I'm already getting through it goddamn low. I'm busting in the face every goddamn hole. And every bitch nigga in the club get tossed. And I'm sorry, baby.
But I just need to know, baby. Down for me, baby, like I'm down. Just listen to me just one last time. Just listen.
Are you down, baby? Like I'm
G, they ain't ready for Candyman. They ain't ready for Candyman, G. They ain't ready, dog.
down with you. Every time's a lie. You make a nigga wanna cry for you. Are you down, baby? Like I'm down with you. Every time's a lie. You make a nigga wanna cry for you. Yes, I did. I'm singing you this song. Yes, I'm his.
You go anywhere near Montgomery and they put this bitch on. I'm talking about you could be from New York. Nigga could be from Brooklyn. He gonna know the words to this song right here.
This phone, talk to me. Baby, would you please? Take me back. You're a better half, plus you're all that I had. Situation got me feeling so bad. So don't you go. I made a them bags down. Don't take your love away.
Damn, about to play the whole song. What's up? What's happening, man? So look, man, look. Shout out to the homie O'Shea, man. He funny, dog. That nigga O'Shea a damn comedian. They gonna put the title. I'm like, damn, the title looked so baity. Like the title, it was just oozing with. I'm like, I could just feel the anger in the air just from the damn, like the thumbnail alone, right? You got this big, heavy set ass woman up there. She about to cry and shit. You know. O'Shea, no, he'll make a damn video, damn clickbait ass thumbnail and shit. I'm like, I know he gonna get a million clicks on this motherfucker. They gonna come in there and drag my ass cause just off the thumbnail alone, right? Just off the thumbnail alone. So let me say this, man. I agree 1,000%. Let me say this, bro. So in case you've been living under a rock, or maybe you just haven't heard, I did a video with O'Shea, right? We filmed the video a couple of days ago, and he released it yesterday. And the video was about, ultimately, me saying that I said what happened. I was talking to O'Shea on the phone, and we was talking, and I said, man, unless a black man is chasing a ball behind him or in front of him, that is when you don't have a problem with black men willing to stand up and mentor and teach young black men, right? It's not about the mother, right? And it's just so, man, the timing is perfect because this is what happened. So me and my lady, we took my son to a basketball camp, like not camp, but I'm paying this guy to work with him. And his son is 5, but he is nice. Like the little boy can do all types of stuff. He ain't number 5, but the little boy is nice. And so I didn't know his son. My son played with his son last year for his first game. his son wasn't like he is now. Like I'm talking about in a year. He said, I ain't been working with him about a year. And so I'm looking at his son and I'm just like, okay, he nice and stuff. You know, I paid to do it. I said, man, look, I want you to train my son. You know, he won't listen to me. I'm daddy. You know how it is with kids, right? Man, he got out there, man, yesterday, man. I was proud, man. My son, I already been working with him. Y'all know that. Y'all been listening. I've been working with my son since, like, I say about late July, August, whatever, right? And so he got out there yesterday. My son just stepped right up and was doing all the drills, crossover, in and out. Now, he's 5 years old doing an in and out with his left hand. Like, I'm impressed. Sorry, right? So, you know, he doing the in and out. He doing the crossover. Of course, left hand, he do that with his eyes closed. I mean, he do it with his left hand all day, right? So he doing that. Then he doing the little up fade. And when they do up fade, they did like a curl and fade going around like a screen, right? So I had to work him with that because I kind of taught him that, but I didn't. So he was doing that, you know. And the dude's like, man, he got some talent. Now, let me say this. Now he was being paid, obviously, right? But I remember when I first got there, there was this mom sitting there with her son. He was in like the 5th grade. The dude, that was another dude in there training. And the dude that was training him, you know, he I'm sure that wasn't his that lady, that single mom was not his cup of tea. Dark-skinned lady, heavy set. I just didn't seem like the dude that was training would even be interested in dating the mom, right? But of course she paid. But what I'm saying is he was teaching. Now I looked at this little boy. This little boy was in the 5th grade. This boy was coming down, crossover, in and out, you know, behind the back. Step back. I mean, he was just nice. I was like, this little cat, he a little heavy set, dark-skinned kid. I said, that little boy that can play, right? And, you know, he was out there. He was doing all types of nice moves and stuff. And it really just made me think, like, at the end of the day, guys, it's not about whether you're going to be with the mom. It's not about you trying to sit in this sanctimonious, highfalutin-ass position, feeling like you need to be judge and jury of the single mom because she had a child out of wedlock. I agree. Children out of wedlock is not good. But I don't know what makes you think that your little hour a week or 30 minutes every time you see them every couple of a week or so is going to somehow replace a father being in a home. That's just not the case. And I'm sure if you ask any single mom, she's not going out here laying down, spreading her legs and popping out a baby and being up at 3 o'clock in the morning and not getting no sleep and paying for school and dealing with all the shit that it takes to raise a child, cooking, cleaning up behind them, teaching them how to walk, teaching them how to talk, teaching them how to comb their hair, teaching them you got to teach them how to shit. You got to teach them everything, right? Because if they go out there and they shit wrong, they walk out there with shit stains. You got to teach them, hey, wipe your butt. Now these are little kids. You got to teach them everything. And a lot of people that are making these comments are ignorant and don't have kids. Just being straight up, most of them don't. And so I don't think we understand what it takes to be a parent. When you start talking about raising a child, you're not just talking about teaching a child how to play a sport or teaching a child about some business or some shit. You're talking about teaching that child everything that you know, or period, right? So just because I say mentoring, I'm not talking about someone who, you know, you have to come in and sit and lay in the bed with the single mom. You can't date other women. You got to spend the overwhelming majority of your time in the house with this single mom, and you can't. That is something that I'm thinking is a sacrifice. I'm in the basement, guy. You're going to hear a little bit of whatever, because I'm in the basement now. So I notice all my videos now when I'm in the basement, you're going to hear it. It's going to be a little different than it is if I was, you know, back at the old place. My thing is, and thank you, 1950. Let me explain something, man. Brothers, first of all, you brothers will have the brothers listening, and the brothers that was in that comment section, if a kid had a ball in front of them, they would jump their ass out there and mentor that little boy without thinking twice. It's just in our DNA as black men. When we see a little kid trying to dribble a fucking basketball, if you really think you had any type of knowledge of basketball, or if you know anything about football, which I don't, I'll tell the truth, I don't know shit like that. Like I know a little something, but not enough to really be a football player like that. I wouldn't know football players. I don't know, right? But if my son grab a football, I'm going to teach him everything I know, then I'm going to go find somebody. I'm going to pay him. And that's how he going to learn the game, right? But the thing is, guys, we gotta stop thinking that every time somebody talks about mentoring a young man, the first thing out of your mouths is worrying about the mom and what she did when she was single, and did she sleep with me, and did she sleep with, she should not have done this and done that, and I'm rewarding her for her bad behavior. I don't think I don't think that mentoring a child and teaching them something for about an hour here and there is anything remotely close to replacing a father in a home. And I think we need to stop as black men thinking that. And this is why sisters are so much further along. They have such a better, more developed network of help and shit like that. If a black girl says she wants to do something, there is not a shortage of black women willing to give her as much advice that she needs. You know what I'm saying? So be claiming Roll Tide but don't know football. I know enough football as a fan, but I ain't finna get out there and tell them the intricacies of being a wide receiver like that. Like, I know enough. I know I have respect for the game. I can argue football with the casual fan, but the ins and outs of running routes, I'd be lying if I said I knew that shit. I know how to run a slant and little shit like that, but you talking about getting out there running a real damn route? Hell no. Not like a pro. Not like I know basketball. I don't know. I played on a high level of basketball. I can teach you that shit with my eyes closed. When it comes to football, I know enough to know I don't know shit. The average, see, that's the thing. I'm glad you said that, Bodie. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The average man thinks he knows football, and so he'll get out there and try to teach his brand of football to that kid. If you see a little boy out there throwing the ball wrong, come here, son, let me show you how to do it. You see him out there dribbling, and he going right, but he got the ball in his left hand, right? Or he going left, but he got the ball in his right hand. He's shooting with his right hand on the left side. You're going to say something like, bro, you got to use your left. I know you don't want to, but you got to. I'm going to tie that left hand up. I'm going to tie that right hand up, right? My thing is, look, man. I did not say in that video, but these brothers didn't hear that. And this is the thing, and I hate to say this. A lot of times, guys, you can see in YouTube why black people are academically, they struggle sometimes because they lack listening and reading comprehension, right? They'll read the title of a video, they'll listen to you and hear you say something and read something, and then they'll project their own ideology and want to call you a simp. And so it's all about labeling. Oh, you want to be that stepdad. You want to be Captain Save-A-Ho. You want to, nigga, I didn't say shit like that. I didn't say go out here and marry a single mom. I didn't say go out here and be some surrogate stepdad. That's not what I'm talking about, right? I run Lift in the Veil IT Academy. I do a lot of shit with people that ain't even students no more, right? Some of them call me a mentor, but guess what? Did I go and find their mom and say, okay, well, let me see what your mom, are your parents married? Where's your dad? Can your dad teach you? I'm not going to waste my time. No, I don't give a shit. You call, you ask a question, you young brother, I'm going to try to help you out. That's it. It's real simple. Damn. It is like with us as black men, let me tell you what we don't understand. We can talk all this shit about helping black men and moving forward and pushing the black community up and helping black men this and, building, strong this and strong that. You can talk all that shit. But if your ass refuses to step up and help the little guy, then that shit is just talking. It's just talk. What's up, Nicori? It's just talk, man. Because the work, the heavy lifting that has to be done in order to strengthen black men is gonna take mentorship. Like, we don't understand, and I hate to say it, as black men, we don't know how to build shit. In order to build something, you start with the knowledge first. You got to start with knowledge. Well, how do you get knowledge if this guy has it, but this guy doesn't? Right? And then you say shit like, well, I ain't doing shit. Where's his daddy? And then when the motherfucker turn 18, you want him to be one of your Patreons. He turn 18, you want him to help you, whatever. Hey, let me help you, young brother. Join the Manosphere. Stay away from the gynocracy. Stay away. Like, what the fuck? What was you 3 years ago when he was 15? Well, that's his daddy. You don't give a fuck about him till he got something he can put in your paycheck, put in your account. See what I'm saying? That's how you know motherfuckers ain't really serious about answers and trying to build. Because if you really seriously approach the black community and you're trying to do something, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Georgia boy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. If you really want to do the heavy lifting of the black community, you look, you damn sure ain't gonna help a nigga that's grown, that got a fucked up mentality, that thinks he needs to pop the trunk and come in the club with the sawed off pump, right? It make everybody hit the goddamn floor. You know what I'm saying? You get me, right? Like, you're gonna have to start with young black boys, caring about young black boys, investing in young black boys, because number one, they're malleable. Number two, they don't know, and although they may be hard-headed, when they get older, they're gonna remember. Trust me, I know. I have older brothers and sisters that taught me all types of stuff. I have people in the community that taught me sports. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a lot of business mentors. That was my brother, but that's my dad, my brother and my dad, right? Those were the two people that really invested in my life. But and you're like, well, that's who's supposed to do it, right? Well, yeah, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, if I didn't have that, and I was around some deacon at a church or that guy because black men do it anyway, guys. The deacon if you ask any guy, LeBron James, I'm sure if I sat him down and say, was your mom the only one, or were there coaches and people in your community that invested in you and kept you on the right path? And oh yeah, man, coach so and so, coach this, coach that. You know what I'm saying? That's that exactly, right? We want like, if a young child, heaven forbid, if something happened to me, y'all will look at my son and be like, man, where's his daddy? His daddy's dead. Heaven forbid. But let's just say, well, I mean, I ain't finna be his daddy. I ain't finna be his. These selfish ass niggas. See, that's the problem. Niggas want to talk all this shit and point fingers about how fucked up the black community is. But when somebody say, hey man, let's do a little work. Let's invest in these kids. Let's put them in a good position to win so our children can compete. Oh man, fuck that shit. Where the daddy? Where the daddy? Lazy. I said it. Lazy. You're right. And more than likely don't have. Yep, men's dudes opposed to men don't have. You're right, bro. You're right. And so my thing is, I think I've heard of Dr. Eric Mason. Eric Mason out of Philly, I think. Now I don't know who Wayne Mitchell is, but you can try to encourage people. But if they don't listen, let it go. Don't stress it. Life is the best teacher. Exactly. Let me say this, man. I have been around the block a few times, and I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to basketball, when it comes to sports and shit like that, black men have no problem. Which is why you see a lot of black kids dominating in these sports. Look, you don't just get to the NBA off just being a natural talent. If you take a kid, especially if the kid is like in his 7th grade and he about like 6'2", 6'3", shit, it's gonna be a million black men. Man, I've seen it. I saw it. I got homeboys. My homeboy was like that. He was like 6'7", 6'8". He wound up being that, but he was in junior high. He was like 6'2", 6'3". In junior high. And so it was nothing for drug dealers and people in the community to come and give him shoes. And he say if he tried to do something and the dude found out, they'd be like, man, we don't want you out here, man. One of the dudes we look up to, Paul. We looked up to Paul. Paul could have signed with Alabama. Paul was one of the nastiest players I ever seen. 6'8", could do it all. Could run point, athletic, could jump from the free throw, just nice, right? My homeboy was out there trying to sell some weed. Paul pulled a gun on him. Man, if I ever catch you niggas out here, man, this ain't for y'all niggas. I might well kill y'all niggas now. If this what y'all about, you know. And he said, man, that meant a lot to me that he invested in me like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what my homeboy told me. He said, man, we trying to sell a little weed to make some money. He said, oh, hell no. Y'all niggas ain't doing this. Ain't for y'all niggas. Y'all go home. Y'all, and you know, and I respect that he said that. But the point I'm trying to make is this. You have to be willing to I call it back. You have to be willing to, you know, look at it from a different perspective. I'm not saying that you should reward a single mom. Guys, I'm gonna give you a news flash. Your little 3 hours a week or whatever that you may invest in that young boy is not gonna replace a father. I know. I know. I don't understand the other side at all. I don't. Because Bodie, the other side of the argument is an argument no one has ever made in their life. Go be a simp and go be with the baby mom and be with a single dad and just sacrifice your life and just lay down for some woman that was out here with 5 and 6 kids. I'm gonna turn around. Is somebody behind me? No, I don't see nobody behind me. Who said that? Who said go out here and sacrifice and lay up with Boom Quisha with 5 kids out of wedlock? Who said go out here and try to mentor some snotty-nosed kid that don't want your advice? I didn't say that. But if you see a kid or a young black man, I'm gonna tell you how I know this shit to be true. If a guy's 20 years old and he's trying to run a business, and you older and you 40 years old, 45, and you might have tried and failed a couple of times, you may have had a successful business, I guarantee you have no problem teaching that young man. And in this space, we would commend that person, right? But then if that brother was just 4 years younger and he was 16, then you would start talking about, well, where's the daddy? Well, the daddy's not around. Oh, man, you shouldn't do that, brother. You shouldn't help him at all. And then you wonder why the youth are so fucked up out here. You wonder why the youth are so willing to do a lot of fuckery, because the only people, unfortunately, that are willing to invest in, you know what? Here we go. And look, I know a lot of y'all gonna probably disagree with this, but I want to show y'all something, man. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? So Tupac was speaking. I can't remember where it was. Speech. Let me see. I think it's a speech. That's not it. Okay, so I think it was 1992. But he was speaking, he was talking about his mom and stuff like that. Here we go.
The person I'm going to talk about, Tupac Shakur. Yeah. First, I want to say peace to my mother. She's not here, but I got to give peace out to her because I wouldn't have been here if it wasn't my mother. And I looked in the front of this thing and it says start from within to rebuild our original greatness, right? Okay, well, that's what my mother did. You know what I'm saying? And I'm listening about freedom fighters and strugglers. Well, you got to understand that when it was in to have a gun and to be in the street, my mother gave that up to be in the house and wash the dishes, you know what I'm saying, and feed us and put the thoughts in our brains, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't get any of that history from all of those soldiers that we lost. We got none of that. They all went to jail, if you can remember. They all went to penitentiary. We didn't see none of that knowledge. If it was not for my mother who stayed home and didn't go out and do all that, then I wouldn't have shit, excuse my language, but I wouldn't have been nowhere. So what I want to do, hopefully, is I want to be, I am Tupac Shakur. I have to be a reminder that we can't chill out. It ain't time to cool out and bandwidth and all that.
Brizzle, that's my point. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That is exactly what I'm pointing out is a lack of nuance in the details. Exactly, fam. That is exactly in the taking points. You mean the talking points. I am pointing it out that you don't have to. That's exactly what I've been saying, Brizzle. But what the problem is, I think a lot of these brothers lack comprehension skills. And so what they do is they project all this shit that I never said. I never said be some damn stepfather sucker. And all stepfathers ain't suckers. First of all, I know y'all don't want to hear that shit. Guess what, guys? All stepfathers ain't suckers. All stepfathers don't get disrespected and talked to like they ain't shit in their house. They pay the fucking bills. Cause it's gonna be World War fucking III if I'm a stepdad and you talking to me. Shit, it's gonna be a big ass problem. So I mean, at the end of the day, some of us need to really think and hash this shit out, hash our worldviews out, stop being just entertained, and then you turn around and try to apply this shit to your life. No, young brother, that's not the way. It's okay to say that's not. I can. Hey, you shouldn't do it this way. You should do it this way. You know what I'm saying?
And it's still on. It's on just like it was on when you was young, and you want to say fuck that, just like you said fuck that back then. So
So how come now that I'm 20 years old, ready to start some shit up, everybody's telling me to calm down. You know, don't curse, go to school, go to college. Well, fuck that. You know, we had colleges for a while now. You know what I'm saying? And it's still windows out there, and niggas is
That's exactly, brother. That was surgical what you just typed. Some of these guys are so frustrated with the women that they want their kids to suffer also. That's it. That's the real elephant in the room. It's really about your dick and what you didn't get to do with your dick. It's just that if I say that, you know that doesn't sound right. So you try to act like you give a fuck about the community. So you'll say some shit like, well, you know what, man? It ain't that, man. We got to stop single moms altogether. So why would we? Well, yeah. You think that woman ain't seeing Christmas morning when she wake her ass up and she's sitting here like, how in the world am I going to get my son or daughter some toys when I'm barely struggling to keep the lights on? Right? You think she doesn't know the error in her ways? When she's sitting up here like, I want to get my hair done, but my children ain't able. So I got to feed them. So shit, fuck it. I do my own hair. Or I go find me some girl in the hood to do my hair, right? But I can't go to so-and-so because she charged $200 and I ain't got the money to get my hair done. I don't have the money to go. I want to go to the gym and exercise, but I can't. I need to lose weight, but I can't because I got to pay bills. And when I get off work, I'm tired. It would be nice to have you think that shit ain't crossing her damn mind? Like, come on, man. I'm not saying reward that woman. You're not rewarding shit. But telling me that you can't put an hour in with a child, if you can, is going to, and if you do, is going to somehow change the whole trajectory of your life, and somehow you're going to be lost out on all the opportunities in life because you mentored a boy for an hour a week. If an hour costs you your life, you wasn't going to succeed any fucking way. You might as well go ahead and just go and give in. Stop trying to fight the reaper. Just relax and let it go. Just go ahead and mentor the little boy because you ain't gonna be successful no motherfucking way. If a week was gonna cost, if an hour taking a kid to get some ice cream and talking, saying a few kind words to a little boy is somehow going to stop you from being successful. That's bullshit. Now listen to what he got to say.
You're trapped. You know what I'm saying? And it gets me hurt. because I understand that it's not going to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to stop until we stop. And it's not just white men that's doing this to Brenda, and it's not just white men that's keeping us trapped. It's black. You know what I'm saying? We have to find the new African in everybody, in all of us. Because if we keep running around looking for black and who got the most colors on and who got the baddest dashiki on, we still gonna get, excuse my language, fucked. Because it hurts me that my mother right now is going through, you know, she has to get clean. This is somebody who I watched travel the whole country.
But see, Citizen Lou, that's what I'm talking about. They don't talk like that. They act like that doesn't, in this space, that doesn't happen. That does not happen.
You know what I'm saying? During the time when women were scared to speak up for the Black Panthers.
Now, I'm not up here arguing for stepdad. See, that's what niggas hear. This nigga up here making a video to my, we should be stepdads. This nigga's actually making a video. He's a simp. This nigga wants to reward single moms for bad behavior. He's saying that we should be stepdad. I didn't say shit like that. You non-listening ass, 1.4 GPA ass nigga. No, I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk.
Spoke at Harvard, Yale, everywhere. And now I see my mother as what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see no big parades around my mother now. And she done got a dozen fucking awards. And I don't see nobody there. You understand what I'm saying? So about all this, I take that lightly. I take all this lightly. What I want you to take seriously is what we have to do for the youth.
That's not child care, fam. Mentoring a little boy ain't nowhere near child care. Life is life. Do you have, how many children you got? How many kids you got, fam? Like, it's like we sit and we make these arguments that make no sense at all. There's nothing. You know what it would take for you to actually be a surrogate father? It takes a lot of, if you're going to be a surrogate. That's not what, a mentor is not a surrogate dad, okay? A mentor is just someone you get advice from. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Just give advice to the youth. That's it. That's all I'm talking about. And until we fix this, The fact that I gotta sit and make a video and defend it is why black men will forever be at the bottom of the fucking totem pole. Will forever be the laughing stock of the world. We are the bottom of the totem pole of America, thus the totem pole of the world. Everybody that come to America know black men ain't shit. You can kill them. You can do anything to them. And when you start trying to invest in them and talk, you got motherfuckers like these brothers in this space shaming you for it. When you trying to, hey, brother, this is why you should do this. This is why this makes the good, you know, I make this amount of money. This is what I did. These are the steps you could probably take. We see that shit done all throughout YouTube. But if I try to catch a kid at 15, somehow I'm rewarding his mom. Why the fuck does the mom have anything to do with it? Y'all need to step out of this damn false reality of just sitting around talking about single moms all fucking day. Because really, a lot of y'all niggas is mad because she didn't give you the pussy. I said it. I said it. A lot of y'all niggas is mad because she ain't fucked you. She fucked another nigga. Why she fucked that nigga? He's a thug. He's a pants-sagging thug. You know what I'm saying? You right there being getting help. But you know what? You know what, brother? I agree with your hood servant. Women, not bitches, don't know that is going to help now. Maybe a little. Let me say this right here. When I talk about investing in young black boys, I want y'all to do some investing. I mean, do some investigation. Go out here and see how many organizations there are to help young black boys outside of sports. I'm not talking about sports now, because sports is a long laundry list of black men that's coming to give back, right? Boy, this boy here just a comedian. He ain't talking for real. But anyway, but go out here and find exactly a lot of y'all brothers that got y'all shit together that think like this and tell brother, hey man, stay away from don't let the dick run your life. Don't be out here so captivated with sex. Focus on what's important. Get your education. Make sure you got this. Maybe you can tell that young boy that, because them hormones get to raging. We've all had them rage, right? We've all been that guy that every 5 seconds we got an erection. We want to tear something up every 5 seconds when we was kids. And a lot of times you need somebody to sit your ass down, especially as young black boys. All we talk about is fucking and going to get it. When you go to the barbershop and you hear all these older men tell me, oh, she got a fat ass, ooh this, ooh that. Then that shit sinks into him and he want to fuck. Next thing you know, he can play ball or he can do this. And next thing you know, he getting fucked by Brittany Renner because he didn't get nobody to tell him when he was young. Hey, this is why you shouldn't fuck with hoes like that. They'll fuck you up. Take Brittany Renner, for example. Look at what happened to PJ Washington, right? Is he ever going to hear that conversation? A lot of times he not till his ass up in that courtroom getting burned. He like, damn, this man, she destroyed my life. But had somebody told him, it would have mattered, right? All I'm saying, guys, is look, you don't have to sacrifice your damn life just to give back into little young black boys. Like I said, go do some research. Go and look at how many organizations there are for young black girls. Just go look into it, guys. It's numerous. Guys, you think, yes, listen. As much as I may not like Essence, much as I don't like BET and shit like that, when you go to these things, man, like I've been to Essence Festival. You done been to the Essence Festival, you know what I'm talking about. There are a million black women that if you go to these events, right, like they have little speeches and shit, like little panel discussions. Go to the panel discussion. One thing I noticed about a black woman, once they get to a position, they feel they need to give back. And so what they'll do is they'll go and they'll volunteer to get on these panel discussions and offer advice. Go to a Black Enterprise conference, guys. Go, just get out. Go to some of these conferences. It doesn't have to be a black woman's conference now. And I'm going to tell you how I know what I'm talking about. Go to you know what, fuck it. Let me show you. Watch this shit here. Watch this right here, right? So watch this. If I go to their events, economic, racial, let me see black women. Let's see events, black women. Let's see. I don't think they're doing it. Damn, they're not doing it. They're not doing it. See all these black women volunteering? They look. They had something called the Black Woman's whatever entrepreneur summit they used to have back in. It used to be in Arizona, right? Every year. right? And so what they'll do is you go to this event, and I was trying to send my lady one time. It was $2,500 for a ticket. I went to the brothers because of the pandemic, and you know they real super Democrats, so they not women summit of power. They sit right here. This is it right here. Bellagio Hotel, March 24th through 26th. Let me see if I can register. Let me see how much it is to register. I can't find it. I'll be damned. Let me see. Get involved. Sponsors, content, subscribe, hotel agenda, register now. Oh, damn, they went down. It's only $1,500. I'll be damned. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see what the other one is. Let's see what the other events are. So it's only $1,500. Not bad. Do they even got the men's thing anymore? Oh, Black Men Excel is virtual now. Let's see. Well, why? Let me ask you a question. Why is Black Men Excel virtual? Huh? But the woman's, oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, it's virtual. Let me see. Can I register? How much is it? This is probably about $100. Shit, that's about it. But the point I'm trying to make is this. The Black Men Excel is virtual because a lot of times when you go to that event is profitable for them and it's in Miami usually. That event is not profitable because there's not enough black men that even go to shit like this. And when they do go, it's like a few hundred black men that show up to this shit. Because I actually asked the people at Black Enterprise. I went to the Power Summit. Let me go over here. Let me show you what I went to. It was in Charlotte. You go back. Now they might still be doing that one. Let me see. Events. Yep. See that? They still doing it. They still doing it because it's still profitable. It's not profitable to do it, so they moved it virtual. Guys, why is that? Black women support each other. When they stand, whenever you go to these events, I'm telling you from facts what happens. When black women go to these events, they support each other. They work with each other. It's really, and I noticed the difference, guys. There's a difference. They're not worried about where their father is. They're not. They're just like, you know what? I'm gonna help. And damn near every woman, when they would stand up, they'll have the Q&A, right hand to God. Every time I went to, let me show you what else I went to. This one right here. Let me show you. Watch this. This one right here, Lamar Tyler, real good event. I used to go to it. He pissed me off last time, not him, but David Banner was there. This event here, nothing but black women. Nothing but black women. That's the one I interviewed, Sharice, $10 million a year, right? This brother here will revolutionize your business. I went to her. She did a web-based conference. I was going to interview her, but I told her, I said, my channel's a little controversial. She's like, well, I have $1 billion. This is the girl from Shark Tank. This girl right here making a killing, right? But all these women, they invest in each other. You got two brothers on a whole damn, listen. This shit is, I'm telling you. So it's good for you guys to come into your little space on YouTube. And I'm not gonna, you don't have to, because these black women, they ain't playing. They not playing. And this is why you lose. Look at that. Number sisters. Nothing but sisters. Right? That's all it be. And guess what? When they stand up, they'll be like, well, look at that background. Black woman, black woman, black woman, black woman, black. That's all you see. And when they go to these plans, they go to these things, you know what they do? They say stuff like, oh, damn, he's back doing it live again. Okay. Is he doing it live again? Shit, I might go again. I might go. Yep. I'm going to probably go. I'll go again. I love this. You know why? Because my business is, let me see who he got this year. Okay. Now, this is one of the best events you can go to, right? But I'm going to tell you, when you go to these events, the funny thing about it is mostly black women that are there. It's black women that are patronizing this business. It's black women that whenever a black woman stand up, they always say that they're investing in young black girls, even if the business got something to do with being a lawyer. Well, we provide service to lawyers, and we also mentor young black girls and kids. I'm like, damn. And I remember one dude was laughing. We looked at each other and laughed. He was like, damn, these sisters are investing in each other. I felt bad. I was like, where the fuck are the brothers? Where we at? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How will they learn if you keep bailing them out? You're not bailing somebody out, Daywalker, with your little 15 minutes or an hour a week help mentoring the young black boy, Daywalker. I hope you don't think that your little 15 minutes, Daywalker, is going to allow a woman to say, you know what? I don't need a man now because I got him to sit with my son for an hour a week. Your shit is not that significant, not you, but in general, black men, your advice is only advice. It's not, it's like you're going to try to stop putting this shit in my damn, who is this? Fuck off my channel. Damn porn sites on my damn, I'm sick of these damn porn people coming in my damn nasty ass shit on my damn channel. Anyway, but guys, your little time spent with the little child is not going to replace a father, okay? Like, I really, and you know what? Maybe, and you know what? Now I get it. I get it now. Black men don't know, a lot of us don't know how to be dads. I hate to say it. A lot of us probably never saw a dad ourselves, or we had a dad that was out here chasing pussy all day, right? So we think that being a dad is any type of time with a child. Newsflash, it's not. I know. Being a dad is not you just giving a child 15 minutes here and there, an hour a week, or investing in him, taking him to the bookstore, taking him to get some ice cream. And guys, let me tell you something. To a little 10-year-old kid who's struggling financially in a struggling household, you come pick him up in your nice ass car with your cologne and smelling good, and you blasting your music all loud, and you got a convertible. You drop the top. What's up, little man? You talk, you crack jokes with him. He gonna, for the rest of his life, he gonna be like, I want to be like Mr. So-and-so. He was cool. That child is gonna add all types of shit to you. I remember the first time, and my dad was in my life, but I just want to give you a good example. I remember the first time my brother, when he left to go to Marines, I was like I was like real little, right? So the first time I actually could remember him coming home from the Marines, he was 3rd Recon. He came home from the Marines, and he had hit a growth spurt. He was taller. He had gotten a little bit more muscular, and he had the waves, and he was driving this Thunderbird. I remember he had a Thunderbird, and I was like, damn. And he cool. I remember going to school telling other kids, man, my brother, man, he can have any woman. He this, he that. That's kids, man. It doesn't take much to impress a child, man. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? My brother would come home, about twice a year? Right? Was my brother not able to be in the Marines and not able to do 3rd Recon? Did it cost my brother to come home twice a year? I couldn't wait till he came home. He come home for about a week and leave. Right? You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. He's good enough to be a father, interesting, but Pookie is alpha. Pookie is the alpha, interesting. Who said Pookie's the alpha? Brother, you're going in timeout for that. Because you lacking listening comprehension. You lack listening comprehension right now, bro. You're in timeout. You know your family, but you're in timeout today, brother. You're in timeout. Now, come on, bro. Come on. Give me something more well thought out. Where in my videos have I ever said that Pookie was an alpha? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? A lot of black men will project shit on you to fit their narrative. This is why we lose. This is why the black man is at the bottom, because when it comes time to do some work, we got all the damn excuses why you can't do it. So he wasn't good enough. Fuck him. Damn, when a man want to teach a child how to play basketball, where your daddy? Can your daddy teach? No. Shit. When I took my son up there yesterday, dude just taught. He was just teaching and I paid him, but still. You think he would have been like, I ain't teaching shit if your daddy can't teach you? He don't give a fuck. I got out there and helped him. But I'm just saying, damn, we want to try to be so quick to try to worry about what the dad did. And you know what? Really, I think that's really some self-righteous shit. Like, y'all niggas really think y'all can play the Holy Spirit of God or some shit. Like, well, you know what? I feel like she shouldn't do this and I'm going to punish her. Like, you God or something. Like, who are you? Who are you niggas? Like, really? You niggas, that's the only time you feel like you got a little power and get to make a decision. Because she didn't come to you to fuck. She didn't come to you. She would rather be single and raise a child and be with your sorry ass. A lot of women, that's just how they feel, right? That's how a lot of women feel. Like, fuck it, I'd rather be a single mom and just get a nigga to come tighten my back up here once in a while and be with that loser. So a lot of y'all niggas are bitter and angry. Oh, fuck it. When the child needs some help, I ain't gonna do, like, damn, your little hour a week is not gonna replace a father, okay? So don't worry. You're not rewarding her by teaching that child about business, or teaching that child about IT, or teaching that child about being a doctor, or teaching that child about, hey, you might want to look at this, giving basic advice. Because I promise you, as soon as that child turns 18, you wouldn't mind giving him advice then. But now, he motherfucking Chief Keef. Now he got a shotgun pointed in your window. Or now he blowing your daughter's back out. And his pants is sagging. Right? And he's sneaking in your window ready to blow your damn brains out if you say something to him. Oops. Sorry. You see what I'm saying? He 18 fucking your 14-year-old daughter. Shit like that. Right? I'm saying that black women have a network where they are able to get help. Black women have shit that we just don't have. And there's a lot of it exists. A lot of, I know Bodie family, I met him in person. He good people. You know what I'm saying? I just put him in timeout. I ain't blocking him. But he said he wasn't accusing you. He was stating the general statement, the community. If more folk had your view, they'd be better off. Well, I'm gonna say this. I honestly believe that the black man can do both. It's almost like with the black man, it's I either go out here and sacrifice my life and be a stepdad, or I do nothing. I'm saying, black man, you can mentor young. I do it all the time, guys. I know y'all don't believe me. I do it all the time with my business. I've been kind of placed in that position of a mentor with a lot of brothers. They call me for all. You think they just call me for IT? These brothers call me about dating. They call me about money, business. We talk about all types of stuff. Hey, man, I got one brother telling me he want to do a comedy club like I did. He said, man, you did a comedy club. What was it like? How much it cost? And I said, and I told him everything. I told him everything. You see what I'm saying? I told him everything I knew. I said, man, you got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do this. You got to do that. I got another homeboy in Montgomery. I wouldn't call him a mentor, but I'm mentoring him. But he asking me questions. We should be free-flowing with information in the black community. We need a network of info. We need to connect this network. George C. Frazier, right? Let me talk about it a little bit, right? I met him in person. Good dude, right? Super Democrat, but hey, can't win them all, right? Right? George C. Frazier. George C. Frazier talked about this. Watch this. Now watch this. Now we talking about black men now. Now I want y'all to take this and apply this to us as black men and youth. And because guess what? That young person has vitality that your old ass don't got. All right. Your old ass ain't got the energy and the time that if you 35 or up, you ain't got the time that damn 16-year-old got in energy. You know how hard I worked on basketball? I could have aimed that shit at schoolwork or some shit. I would have been a damn plastic surgeon. I was working every day, 4-5 hours a day in the basketball court, playing pickup, lifting weights, walking home, right? Dribbling in the street on the weekend, finding some grown men to go play with them. I mean, I worked my ass off per week. I probably put in 25 hours a week on basketball. Real talk. Every week as a child.
I said effective networking. Yes, I've written 6 best-selling books on the subject. To begin with, Success Runs in Our Race. This is what it looks like. You saw it in the sizzle reel. I wrote this book 30 years ago. It is a modern-day classic. It is required reading in 57 historically Black colleges. It is the book that started the networking conversation and ultimately started the networking movement. If you have not read it, it still sells on Amazon 10,000 copies a year. How many books do you know that are 30 years old that still sell 10,000 copies other than the Bible and a few classics? Read the damn book. It will change your life. Now, let me get this clear. I don't want you to think like me.
If they seek them out, fine. But what I'm saying is they'll share if those boys seek them out. I believe that. But you can't preach, because what happens is when you preach that black boys that you shouldn't mentor, you basically shouldn't mentor. That's literally what they say. You should not let his stepdad. That's what they're telling me. That's why I'm getting people saying that I'm saying do this for the stepdad. I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? And Daywalker, like I said, he family, so it was not anything personal. You know, I just put him in timeout, tongue in cheek. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you cannot, under any circumstances, say that a person should not mentor, period. If you can mentoring, if by definition, let me get a definition of it. And let me go ahead and get to the point that he was making. Let me see. Where is it? Here it is, right here. We get to this point so I can go with it.
Black people, symbolically, these not
black men. These are black men right here. Now, this is black men right here.
It's a black people. Yeah. Beautiful, educated, and money black people all over the world. Now, what you will notice about these beautiful and educated and money black people is that everybody is separated and doing their own thing. There is no power there. This is where.
See, if I take the time to invest in young black boys, which is what I've done, I've probably, and I'm not trying to brag, I think I've created probably I know for a fact, 3 businessmen that are doing damn good, that I personally was instrumental. They'll tell you, hey man, this guy helped me. He did this, he did that, right? And if I'm ever fucked up, which heaven forbid I'm not, but let's say I am, I know for a fact, 2 of those brothers I can call, hey man, I'm hurting. Bro, say no more. Check. Right? Here you check, man. It wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here, man. Whatever you need, brother. Whatever you need, you invested in me. And you did that shit. You ain't even, brother always tell me, I don't lie. I feel funny when he say, I said, man, you ain't got to say all this. Like, man, you did that shit. You didn't even have to. You didn't even have to. Nobody, you ain't asked me for shit. You ain't never asked me for nothing. And you invested in me. And I remember that shit. Right?
All the power is. When we connect the dots, this is what Everett and his team is doing. Whether you are at the center of your own network or part of somebody else's network, this is where the power is.
That net is stronger, guys. That's what happened with Bill Cosby, unfortunately. That's what happened to him.
And money black people all over the world. And what you will notice about these people,
brother, why you being so combative? You know damn well I didn't say that this is going to replace the nuclear family. Mentoring will never, nothing will replace the nuclear family but the nuclear family, period. Nothing can replace the nuclear family. You've watched my content on numerous occasions and seen where I said that the nuclear family is the problem. And if you fix that, you'll fix most of the issues in the black, 99% of the issues stem from the black family being disintegrated. That is the crux of my channel, right? But the point I'm trying to make is black men. We're talking about black men. In order to fix the nuclear family, you probably need to create strong black men, right? Come on with me. Let's do a little math, right? You got to create a strong man, and you need to explain to him why the black family is important. Why it is important that he raises his children and he's in their lives. And if he's in there every day, not just once every weekend or every other weekend, right? These are just the basic fundamental truths when it comes to being a father, right? And when you do that, well, guess who's going to mentor that person? Where's he going to get that? Where's he going to learn that? Because if you cut this television on, you got rappers like T.I. and Bow Wow and all of them. Man, you shouldn't get married. You shouldn't get married. You listen to these niggas in the manosphere, you shouldn't get married. You shouldn't have kids. You shouldn't raise, you shouldn't get married, but you should fuck, right? That's a recipe for disaster, son. You putting your dick in somebody and you hoping that the condom don't break. Oh, wait a minute. You ain't using a condom every time? And heaven forbid you actually like somebody and you into somebody and you fuck around and have unprotected sex with them and she gets pregnant. Oops. Now you trying to live by this shit that you learned in this weak ass brothers even talking that bullshit, talking about, well, man, you know, you shouldn't get married. So now you got a child that is longing for a father, but his father got advice from these niggas on YouTube telling him not to be a dad. So guess what? Now he mad at the woman. First of all, it's already natural for him to get upset anyway, because he worried about his little money that he thinks he has, but he really doesn't, because he only making about $45,000, $50,000, $60,000. But he thinks that he's somehow some rich guy, and she trapped me, man. She trying to trap me, man. She trying to get my money, man. Damn, man. Damn, now I got to send her $600 a month. Shit. You know how much it costs just for daycare? Good luck. You could get $150 a week. Might. That's going to be a shitty daycare. What type of father are you? You want your child in a shitty daycare? And then you wonder why your child goes to school and they fall behind, and by the third grade, they can already predict whether they need to build a prison or not because they can't even read. See, shit like that. It's a cycle. So I'm not telling you to go sacrifice your life, Daywalker. I'm not telling you to go and marry Bunquisha. I'm not telling you to go and devote 30 hours of your week to mentoring. I'm not telling you to do any of that. What I'm saying, dude, is if you get an opportunity, invest in young black boys. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Brother, you know what? Most of the brothers that grew up without their father wind up dead or in jail, bro. A lot, not most, but a lot of them do. You grew up without your father. I view Kobe as a mentor. He was disciplined. Exactly. You found one, and that's good, brother. I met you, and you're a shining example of a great, smart young man, right? But I believe sometimes you might need to put the phone down with this manosphere shit, bro, because we've taken this shit too hard. Best excuse I heard someone in the spirit say is, she stole my sperm. Damn, who are you? Like, you must be in the NFL or something, got a $50 million contract. Because that's the nigga I would hear saying some shit like that. But not a nigga in the manosphere. I mean, man, maybe he rich or some shit. Man, I don't know. But I do think that you can, like, that's the difference. Like, black women have shit we don't have, bro. And this is why you wonder why black women are so much more able to do shit. Because whenever a black woman gets on with something, she's looking out for her sisters. Black women are looking out for their sisters. You know how many natural hair products that be at this conference? I challenge y'all to go to this conference. Meet me there. I'll be there. Go to the Power Traffic Sales and Profit Conference. And I challenge you, brothers, to go to this conference. Because when you go, what you're going to realize is, damn, it ain't nothing but black women. And damn, every time they stand up, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go and I'm going to go live and I'm going to prove my damn point. I'm going to prove my damn point. I'm going to do a bunch of interviews and all that shit. I'm going to go live because they cool as hell. Hey, so you invest? Okay, well, let me go live and talk. You mind if I do an interview? Because I'm going to talk about this shit. Then I'm going to come back. And when I come back, I'm going to say, see, I told y'all these sisters is about investing in one another. They're not about this, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not about trying to go out here and be like, well, you don't fuck that. Where's the daddy? They don't care. I see a young sister like me, I'm going to help her. I don't care if she's 12. In fact, I prefer a young girl because she needs to be confident. I'm going to instill confidence. One girl stood up. She was like, well, yeah, my name is so-and-so, and I have a business. I forget what the business was, but the business ain't have shit to do with young girls, right? And then she said, and I also run so-and-so, which is a nonprofit organization, and we go and we teach young black girls. I'm like, damn. Another lady stand up. My name is so-and-so, and I have this, and we do natural hair, da-da-da. And I also invest in young black girls. I'm like, damn. Every one of these black women, when they get on, they looking out for young black girls. We need the ones that can help. Always a word about where the fuck the daddy at, because you think your little hour a week is really gonna replace his father. You not. And good example, Daywalker. Let's say you knew Kobe and you met Kobe and Kobe gave you advice. Would that have replaced your dad though? No, but it would have made a hell of a difference, wouldn't it? Y'all know that. Like if you meet, if when I was a kid, had I met Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan mentored me, I would have, whatever the fuck Mike did, I was going to bust my ass and do that shit 30 hours a day. If Mike said, son, this is how you need to work on this, you need to do. If I spent an hour with Michael Jordan, oh my God, I would have did whatever Mike said. Mike would have told me, son, you need to really, man, my secret is I eat dirt. I would have been a dirt eating ass nigga. You hear me? Because I would have thought, well, Michael Jordan said this shit, I'm going to do it. Why? Because it's Michael Jordan. Why? Now, of course, anybody, if you see Michael Jordan or you're a mentor you're somebody you really look up to, then yeah, you'll try to be like that person. What I'm saying is, in business, a lot of times, or in our communities, we don't have a lot. The guy that's willing to come back, and that's what Tupac was talking about. The guy that's willing to come back and invest is that drug dealer. And that's what Tupac was talking about. Let me go back to that damn video because I didn't even finish it. But let me go back to it. The guy that's willing to come and invest and come back and do and give to the community.
The person I'm going to talk about next, chill out. We ain't time to cool out and banquets and all that. It's still on. It's on just like it was on when you was young, and you want to say fuck that, just like you said fuck that back then. So how come now that I'm 20 years old, ready to start some shit up, everybody telling me to calm down. You know, don't curse, go to school, go to college. Well, fuck that. You know, we got colleges for.
Brother, you just being contrarian, Daywalker. Daywalker, you just want to be contrarian. I don't know, maybe it's something you see about me that you think you just come in my comments and just, if I say left, you say right. If I say up, you say down. And you just want to be an ass. And everything I say, you want to disagree with. I don't think, I didn't say a father can be, it's almost like you're not getting it, brother. I'm saying that a father cannot be replaced. So let's set that point aside, okay? So you can stop saying that I think mentoring is going to replace a dad, okay? And you can stop saying that I think mentoring is gonna replace the nuclear family. You can relax that, okay? Because you be coming like with every time I make a comment, I look and I see you just gotta say something completely opposite. I'm like, bro, I didn't say that. I'm so busy trying to refute your points, I can't even play the video. Because it's like if I say left, you say right. You are so hell-bent on this, believing this shit and how these men in this space got life figured out. And I'm telling you, they trying to figure this shit out just like you, bro. Just because a motherfucker grabs a cell phone and can talk and can entertain people does not mean he knows how to deal with people, right? In real life. That's some real shit. If you don't remember nothing else I say, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to fall back. I'm just saying everything I say, you just know that's not true. I'm like, I didn't say that. So I'm busy saying I didn't say this. I didn't say that. I didn't say this. I didn't say that. I didn't say this. I didn't say that. Instead of just hear the point. Because if you listen, the shit you saying, I halfway agree with you. I'm saying, look, brothers, don't sacrifice your life. Don't go. When I say sacrifice your life, this is what a sacrifice in your life looks like. Maybe we can get through like this. This is what it'll look like. If you go out here and this chick got 5 kids, she got 3, 2, right? And she's combative. When you talk to her kids, they disrespectful. They don't appreciate shit. You date her for a couple of weeks and then you spend some money and the child got an attitude. He expects you to spend your damn money and shit like that. First of all, you ain't got no business dating a woman in the first place if you're talking about mentorship. But let's just say for some strange reason you date the woman and you're trying to mentor her child. The child don't want to listen, or even if the child is listening, she's disrespected. Or any type of way you're being disrespected as a black man. Then I'll be the first to say, get the fuck out that situation. I'll be the first to say, she out her motherfucking mind. She should be appreciative of your time and energy that you're putting in, right? And I'll be the first to say, look, don't even deal with a woman like that. Just leave her ass alone. That ain't what you want. Leave her alone, right? That's the first thing I'll say, right? So that we can both agree in that, in the man of spirit. I think every man agree with that, right? But when it comes to a child, let's say you live in an apartment or you live in a house and you got a little kid next door and that kid always outside and he speaks to you, he knows you, and that child always asking you questions about what you do. He asking you questions. How do you do this? How do you do that? He asking you in IT. He asking you, what's IT? What is that? What is this? What is that? He asking you, sit him down and you tell him one day on the porch, you sit, yeah, so you do this, this is this, this is that, and you have to do this. How much does it make? And you tell him. And he's impressed, like, man, that's a lot. How do I get in? You sit there and you tell his ass. You help him, which I'm sure anybody that has any type of heart would do that. But when we come in this space and we tell black men not to, what happens is you get that fragmented situation where you got all these dots, right? And so these guys are in their own lane and there is no network for black men. We need one. And how do we build that? It starts with the shit I'm talking about. It starts with me feeling like I need to invest. if I don't invest it, if I just say, you know what, if you're not a subscriber to Sub-Zero 3, I mean to Latin to LTV Academy, if you're not a current subscriber, I don't want you calling me, don't call me, don't text me, then that I mean, I wouldn't do that shit. I just ain't got that type of heart. Right? So what do I do? You call me, hey man, I got this. Brothers calling me about all types of shit. They ain't got nothing to do with IT. But I talk to them. Right? Now, is it costing me anything? Guys, guess what? I'm learning Mandarin. I'm boxing. I train 3 days a week. I run Lift in the Veil Academy. I'm raising my son. I'm putting him in, I got him training with basketball. Y'all see all the shit I'm doing? Oh, and by the way, I got 2 projects right now. Right? Guess what? You can do more than one thing, black men. I know. It sounds like you can't, but you can. I know as men, we think we can only do one thing at one time. No, you can do more than one thing. You can mentor a young black boy. You can provide opportunities and any type of information that young black boy may need. You know what I'm saying? And you can also live your damn life and be happy and not sacrifice shit. Who's asking you to sacrifice a damn thing? Right? But listen to what he said.
Oh, wow, man. You know what I'm saying? And still bringers out there, and niggas is still trapped. You know what I'm saying? And it gets me hurt. because I understand that it's not going to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to stop until we stop it. And it's not just white men that's doing this to Brenda. And it's not just...
Yes, actually, I was. Go listen to my older content. Yes, actually, I was. I took a brother that was working at a factory when I was flipping houses. We used to play ball, and he said, man, he was talking about how he's struggling and stuff. I said, man, come work with me. I took this brother, taught him the game. He was doing roofing jobs on the side. I gave him my materials. He was using my materials and all that shit. That brother, to this day, he see me hug me like family. Man, what's up, man? You know, you changed my life. Yeah, I did that shit. Yep. Took another young, I done all types of shit for helping people. Little boy named Red, tried to help him. He was a dancer. So brought him up here with Cody, which is he was one of Lloyd's dancers when Lloyd was touring. Right? I've done a lot. I can run story after story with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Of me giving back to young black boys. Yes, I do that shit all the time. And it didn't cost me. It didn't cost me my life. It didn't cost me a damn thing. Actually, what you find is it's very rewarding to invest in young black boys. It's actually a rewarding and fulfilling thing to invest in young black boys. To see that, to catch a young kid and invest in him. I didn't know his mama. I knew his daddy, but I didn't know his mom. I went to school with his dad. One of the boy named Red. I went to school with him. He saw me, we dapped me up, we laughing and shit and talking. Man, what's up? Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? His dad wasn't around like that. The one that was the dancer. He had gotten in trouble when he was younger, but I helped him. Drove him up to Atlanta. I got some connects, drove him up to Atlanta because I was living in Montgomery and brought him into some dance place with B5. This is a group that Bad Boy had. They was in there practicing, and I brought him in there, and Cody was in there. And Cody was like, they put the music on and they was dancing. He's like, man, this kid got talent, man, take down my number. I don't know what happened after that, but he took down his number. The guy was like, man, if you move up here, man, I got some people I can probably get you on some audition. This kid from Montgomery, Alabama would never have gotten that opportunity had I not took the time to drive him up there. Now, I'm not bragging. I don't need a pat on the back. Me and my homeboy did it. Right? We drove him up there. We provided these kids a platform. We did that shit. It's nothing. And it was nothing, really. I'm not trying to say this shit like you don't got to pat me on the back. I don't need nothing. Never really spoke with his mom. Never saw her. I saw her like once or twice. That's it. I ain't got shit to do with his mom. But when that kid see me, he hugged my ass. He got love for me because he know, man, this guy helped me. Now, I don't know if he really did it because he came back. He wasn't never like 19 at the time. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm telling you is I invested in him. Now, did he come out to be successful? Sometimes just investing in somebody doesn't mean they're going to always win. You know what I'm saying? But I did do that. I'm not just talking this. I live it. This is what I'm telling you some stuff I've lived.
And that's keeping us trapped. It's black. You know what I'm saying? We have to find a new African in everybody, in all of us. Because if we keep running around looking for black and who got the most colors on and who got the baddest dashiki on, we still gonna get.
Well, then why is the Mentor video being? Why am I being dragged in a Mentor video by O'Shea? If that's the case, because I stated that in the video. They wanted it to be. They put all this other stuff on me and projected all these other ideologies on me about single moms. I said this ain't got shit to do. Now O'Shea phrased it like that. It's kind of funny. O'Shea, a damn comedian, he phrased it like that. And it is what it is, you know. And I think some of these brothers are butthurt because I'm calling that shit out. And you wonder why when you go to these conferences, and this is why we lose, because when you go to these conferences, these black women have shit that we don't have going for them. And when somebody try to call that shit out, I'm labeled as trying to help single moms and da-da-da, because you're trying to sit as some sort of judge on some woman's life. That's what they trying to do. Like, I'm like, who the fuck are you to try to judge this woman and tell her, man, fuck y'all niggas. Like, that's what it is. I'm like, man, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all can't sit up here and sit and play judge and jury. It smell like exactly because you've been brainwashed, brother. Unplug your phone. Turn your phone off for a couple of weeks, brother. You didn't hear me say shit about being disrespected. You didn't hear me say shit about letting a woman run over you. You didn't hear me say shit about marrying or being with a single mom in any type of dating or marrying capacity. All you heard me say was invest in young black boys, and y'all started worrying about single moms and simping. Because we in a fucking vacuum where motherfuckers, all they want to talk about is single moms all the fucking time. I'm sick of that shit. That's why I don't watch that shit. I don't watch it. That's why I don't watch it. You ain't gonna catch me on none of these fucked up ass, stupid ass panels complaining about single moms all the fucking time. Damn, these niggas need to get a fucking life. Damn. That's all these niggas talk about. Motherfucker make a response. I wouldn't give a fuck. Don't tell me. I don't give a shit. Whoever makes one, I don't care. Don't let me know. Because in my mind, it's all about these young boys out here and who's gonna do the work. Motherfuckers don't want to do no work, Blue Socks. I feel you. They don't want to work. That shit ain't got nothing to do with simping. I didn't say shit about being disrespected. I didn't say shit about being a fucking simp all the damn time. Why are we live our lives worrying about what the perception of other motherfuckers think. Worrying about if a nigga think I'm a simp because I said mentor a young black boy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. Come on, man. You damn right that the damn TRT done kick shit. I ain't took a shot in a week. But I'm just saying, like, we got to really start thinking for ourselves and say, man, shit, what is best for our, how do we solve these problems? Because the family isn't intact. So how do we fix the family? Why don't we stress the importance of the family while mentoring young black boys who come out of single parent households and tell them, hey, this is why the family is important. This is why the nuclear family, this is why you should get married. This is why you should have kids. This is why you should do whatever. I may be single, but I plan on raising my kids and being in the house with raising my kids. And that's how you fix that shit. You got to change. There needs to be something called a cultural revolution. Culture is any non-biological behavior. And in order to change culture, you got to start with changing the boots on the ground. Somebody got to do it. Nobody wants to do that shit. Everybody wants to sit around and talk about like we just all understand, like it's a preconceived notion that black men understand that shit. I don't see that being taught, Don Calypso. I don't see you say any black man in the manosphere would be glad to do it. Well, yeah, but that's not what the fuck they saying. What they saying is they shaming any black man that said we should mentor and invest in young black boys. That's what they doing. They coming in my company. I got to make a video, and I knew this video was gonna be like this. I said when I make this video, these brothers gonna come in here and they gonna be all ganging up on me and attacking me. But I'm here for that shit. I'm ready. I'm ready, dog. I'm ready for it. I knew as soon as they got in the comment section, I said, watch they be coming in here talking about, man, you rewarding these single moms. And then when I say, no, I'm not, they gonna flip and say, well, we would mentor, because I've done this before. I've done 1,000 videos like this. Go read the comments. Thank you. Thank you. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that a black man should be made to feel somehow inferior because he has a passion for young black boys and wants to see these damn porn people. Anyway, wants to see young black boys win. And guess what? He gonna be under 18 more than likely, because that's actually the most malleable a person's gonna be when they're under 18. Exactly. You're right, Bodie. That is right. That's right. That's right. 1,000% complaining, and that's what these brothers say. I don't need to fix it. I'll just complain. They'll tell you. Men shouldn't say that, but they do. I don't need to fix it. I don't need to have solutions. I just need to bitch about it. That's the weakest shit I ever seen in my life, but men do that. And we grown ass, we call ourselves men, and you wonder why the Asians and the Mexicans and the Arabs and the whites and all put their foot up black folks' ass. We deserve it. We deserve it. Because even the ones that seem like they got this shit together, their minds are fucked up. From the dysfunction of being in the black community, our minds are so fucked up. When you are successful, you don't want it. You literally telling people, shaming people for talking about investing in black boys. Black boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about going out here and I can't really, ain't too much I can invest in a young black girl because, that's usually, black women don't have a problem doing that. But you wonder why a lot of black women are successful in certain areas. I'm not saying they're making more money on collectively. But if you wonder why a lot of black women are successful in corporate areas, because when a black woman get in corporate America, they look at helping other black girls get in their position. I take it from a brother that's in this space. I'm telling you, black women, I've seen black women get in positions and hire nothing but black women. I've seen it. Seen it. Black women are getting a position. If she's able to hire, she's going to, why? Because she thinks, you know why? Because she's thinking like, well, she's like me. That reminds me of myself. I like this girl, da-da-da-da-da. And she going to hire some other people too. But I've seen a black woman in particular, in particular right now, that got up in a position and brought nothing but black women. And those black women are high up in this company right now, all of them, doing damn good. She done left the company. But I'm talking about her fingerprint is there. When she left, they had a dinner and people were standing up crying. Listen to me. People were standing up in tears. She changed my life. She gave me a chance. When I came in off the street, she invested in me. She this and that. And da-da-da-da-da. And it was, I just want to thank you. Sister looked out for another sister. Right? But brothers, we worried about the damn mom and what the mom did. Like, fuck all that, bro. If you got a chance and opportunity, and like I think it appears to be all of us on this video seem to be in agreement that for the most part, we all agree that if you get an opportunity, you should invest in a young black boy. And not only should you invest, you should also take your time and, look at it from a perspective of, you know what? It ain't got shit to do with the mom, right? Like that guy yesterday when I was at the gym with my son, the other guy. He wasn't looking at that boy mama. She's sitting over there. She was heavy set woman, dark skin. He wasn't stunning her ass. That dude was in there in a zone with that kid. And I could tell that kid was listening. That kid is probably going to get a scholarship because the boy was nice. I was like, he's in 5th grade. This little boy crossover, left, right, step back. I'm talking about he playing like James Harden, 5th grade. I was like, this little boy, he's going to be nice. I asked the lady how long he been working with. She said, oh, yeah, we've been coming here about 8 months. I was like, oh, okay. Because I was like, that little boy, I'm talking about he left hand, right hand. He could do it all. I was not that advanced in that grade. Right? But what I'm saying is this kid is probably going to be able to get a scholarship again. Now, when it comes to sports, black men have no problem. I could take damn near all the brothers listening to me right now. We go to a gym and we catch a little young boy and I stand up and try to teach him something. It's going to be 4 or 5 of y'all going to come over there and volunteer to help. Right? So Trey in MBD, that's what I'm talking about. You didn't listen to the video. You coming in half-ass, fam. You got to listen. And I'm a Tupac fan. I like Tupac. So what the fuck? So let me get to the point with Tupac.
My language fucked. Because it irks me that my mother right now is going through, she has to get clean. This is somebody who I watched travel the whole country, you know what I'm saying, during the time when women were scared to speak up for the Black Panthers. She spoke at Harvard, Yale, everywhere. And now I see my mother as what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see no big parades around my mother now. And she done got a dozen fucking awards. And I was all. You understand what I'm saying? We did not grow up without parents. You had parents that told you this and that, and this is what went on back in the day. Now you don't have that. You have young kids, 14, coming home, their mama is smoking out or doing it to their best friend to get the product. You understand what I'm saying? So that means that it's not just about you taking care of your child, it's about you taking care of these children. Because that's what's out here.
I know y'all don't want to hear that shit. I know, but let me get to the point he's trying to make. Watch this.
It bothers me that I have to sidestep my youth to stand up and do some shit that somebody else supposed to be doing. You understand what I'm saying? There's too many men out here for me to be doing it. Because it ain't my turn yet. I'm supposed to be following behind him getting the knowledge. I don't even got a chance to get the fucking knowledge. I can't go to college. There's too much problems out here. I don't got the money. Nobody do. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is it's not as easy as we mapping it out to be. And we got to stay real.
Okay, brother. Let me get to the point because I got you in a second, man. I got you in a second. Let me get to the point.
We gotta stay real. Before we can be New African, we gotta be black first. You understand? We gotta get our brothers from the street like Harriet Tubman did. Why can't we look at that and see exactly what she was doing, like Malcolm did?
Look, man, Tupac was a 20-some-year-old kid raised by a damn Black Panther, socialist Black Panther. So I know that. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know exactly. So I know exactly how flawed he was. He was contradicting. I know. Y'all ain't got to say that. We know. I'm trying to get to a point. Y'all think I'm somehow saying I agree with everything Tupac says, and I don't. As a grown man that's lived life, as a kid, I thought this was some cool shit. But when I got older, I saw how, nah, that's not true.
Malcolm, before the Nation of Islam, you got to remember this was a pimp. You know what I'm saying? The push and all that, we forgot about all of that. And our strive to be enlightened, we forgot about all our brothers in the street, about all our dope dealers, our pushers and our pimps, and that's who's teaching the new generation. That's right. Because y'all not doing it. I'm sorry, but it's the pimps and the pushers who's teaching us. So if you got a problem with how he was raised, it's because they was the only ones who could do it.
Oh, yeah. See what I'm saying? Let me go back.
I'm sorry. But it's the pimps and the pushers who's teaching us. So if you got a problem with how he was raised, it's because they was the only ones who could do it. They the only ones who did it. While everybody else wanted to go to college and, everything has changed, they was the ones that was telling you the white man ain't shit. Here you go. Check this out, young blood. You take this product, you switch it, you make money, and that's how you beat the white man. You get money, you get the hell up out of here. Nobody else did that. So I don't want to hear shit about nobody telling me who I can't love and respect.
And see, this is why a lot of brothers don't get through to a lot of people, because these brothers, a lot of these young kids, they looking at you like, nigga, you all comfortable living where you are and doing your thing. But so-and-so, he at least, when I was around, he would try to help me, he would try to teach me stuff. But you sitting around with you comfortable on your little cell phone watching videos and talking shit about people. You don't want to work. Y'all niggas, like, let's be honest, man. Most of these black men that's in this space, y'all niggas ain't gonna do shit no motherfucking way. Y'all niggas ain't gonna do shit. Y'all niggas ain't gonna build shit. Y'all niggas just a bunch of fucking talk. It's just facts, dog. You're Tupac, but how do you explain the B side to them? What do you mean the B side? I don't get what you're saying, bro. So let me say this. At the end of the day, bro, investing in young black boys. Let's look at the investing in young black boys young black girls that black women do, and compare it to the investing in young black boys that black men do. Which is more prevalent? If we're being honest, which is more prevalent? Black women will invest in young black girls more than anybody. What's up, Michigan? Black women, when I go to these conferences, these sisters are investing in each other. They invest, they mentor. They have an award ceremony every June when they do the June thing. Or is it June or July? I think it's June. Whenever he do his event in June, these sisters invest in each other. They stand up and say, hey, I'm successful. This sister helped me. She this, she that. Thank you. They up there hugging and crying and shit like that, right? But when it comes to brothers, outside of sports, now, we're not talking about sports, because sports, you are correct. Black men are investing heavily in when it comes to sports, when it comes to damn near every brother you see run up and down a ball, got anything to do with a ball, some black man invested in it. You better believe that shit, right? But when it comes to the black community and black men trying to invest in young future businessmen or young future tech giants or gurus or building that black tech titan, we don't have a lot of that. We don't. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's the thing. We gotta really tell the truth about take a real assessment of the condition of mentorship for young black boys. There is none. I see it. I'm just trying to shake us up and say, hey, We need more black men investing in young black boys. That's all I'm saying. And don't wait till they turn 18 and then ask one of these motherfuckers to be your Patreon or ask them to come to your event or patronize your business. I don't want to hear that shit. That's what pissed me off, because it's like, damn, you talk to these, it's like, don't you see the hypocrisy? You'll wait 3 years and be all like, hey, brother, let me come and invest. Come subscribe to my YouTube channel. Come do this, come do that, right? But then you'll turn around and you'll be like, when he was 13 or 15 or 16, where's the daddy? Where's the daddy? I don't need to do shit. I don't want to do shit. I don't need to help him with shit. Then when he get older, the motherfucker got a shotgun pointed in your window, right? You know what I'm saying? Which you can't, look, I'm not saying that that's going to stop that, but there needs to be avenues, other avenues that young kids see. Young kids, when they come up, what do they see? They see drugs in sports. That's what they see, most of them. They don't see academics as a way out. They don't. Most of them don't. Black kids, right? But if they were to see, hey, you go with this guy over here, by the time I'm 19 years old, I could be making 6 figures. I could be doing this. It's a million ways to do it. Man, I could go over here with this guy. He taught so-and-so. He making 6 figures. He's 19 years old. He 18 years old. This guy, man, he making $85,000 because he went and did this and did that. Shit, that's the way out. And he got a nice car. He's single with no kids, 18. He living the life. He making $1,900 a week. He chilling. Shit, that's where it's at. I need to get like so-and-so, right? And there's so many brothers in this space that could do that. It could be driving trucks. It doesn't have to just be tech. It could be driving trucks. It could be plumbing, electric, whatever the fuck it is. But what I'm saying is we need that. We need a network for young black boys. Is that hard to say? Because we have a network for young black athletes. If your child wants to play basketball, I bet you everybody in here, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in here knows where they could find a place to invest in with a kid that if you want to play some basketball, right? But when it comes to anything else, we don't. That's why we dominate basketball. We dominate basketball because that's what we invest in. We dominate football because that's what we invest in. We dominate the right things that we invest in. The things that we invest in. Now, can you invest in any other sport? Well, not sport. Can you invest in academics? Can you, like, if you're a black kid and you like math, which is obscure, right? We never see that. How do you invest with that young? Like, what would somebody do? If I see a little 5-year, 6-year-old, he like to do math and stuff, am I going to start teaching him? Like, that's what I try to, I'm his dad, though. I do that. But what I'm saying is, would somebody else do that? No, I doubt it. If something happened to me, my son's mom would have to go, my lady would have to go and just invest on her own and find other ways to do it. And she would have to pay people probably because it's not the same when it comes to math, coding, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Challenge to the man of spirit. Where your son at? Let's see how he turned out. Good point. Good point. Oh, what's up, Pablo? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? So, you know, if I knew math and make me a lot of money, I would have loved math growing up. Well, I'm gonna say this. I think a lot of times, guys, well, I mean, hey, that's what I'm talking about, Blue Sox. Maybe you get what I'm saying? Hey, at least you told the truth. A lot of black men don't have shit they can offer black kids. Shit, let's look at the employment. Let's just look at the demographics of employment. Black, oh my God, these damn porn people. Anyway, let's look at the people that have employment, right, in the community, in the United States. Let's break it down by number. And what you'll see, you slice that shit up, you'll see black men, a lot of us are either underemployed. A lot of us, we have cities where black men are 50% unemployed. Why are black men unemployed? Let's just go into that shit for a second. The reason a lot of black men are underemployed is because they lack human capital, a lot of them do. A lot of black men lack human capital, and a lot of them refuse to go get it because it's easy to get. It's easy to get human capital. If you want that shit, you can get it. but a lot of them don't want it, right? And so a lot of black men wind up stuck, not being able to move out in life and go in different directions and stuff like that and do what they want to do in life. And the reason they're not able to do that is because they don't have the skills. How do you obtain these skills? You obtain these skills by doing the work, the due diligence, and the time, investing the time that it takes to get them. But you don't want to do that. A lot of us, I can say you, but a lot of us don't. So you got cities where it's 50% of black men unemployed. And black men, when it comes to incarceration, when it comes to illiteracy, when it comes to all types of bad metrics, we lead in that shit, right? And so if I talk about mentorship, there are a lot of black men that could go back and help. But a lot of the ones that probably want to probably don't have the skills to. And the ones that, a lot of them that do have the skills don't want to. Because a lot of, we got probably a couple of 100,000, 300, 400,000 brothers in the black manosphere. Most of these brothers in this space are of the mindset that fuck the little hellion. Ain't that what they call it? I ain't doing shit. I ain't investing in them, right? I'm not doing anything. I don't have to do shit, right? I don't have to. No, you don't have to. Nobody ever said that you have to. What I'm saying is black boys need a network. Black girls, look, man, if you got a little girl, it's so much. If you're a single dad and you have a daughter, you know how easy it is to get a woman, hey, I need help, my daughter. You ain't need look. That shit'll probably get you laid. Real talk. Real talk. If you're a dad and you trying to do your daughter's hair and you walk up in a bar, a beauty shop on a Saturday, listen to me. Walk in a beauty shop full of women on a Saturday, if you're a single dad, and say, you know what, my daughter, man, I need help. Them, oh, come here. Hey, little girl, they're going to be all around there talking. They're going to be trying to give you advice. They're going to give you their phone number and shit. You know how much ass you going to get? Just because you walked in there with your daughter. I think that's just so cute. You the dad, and you trying to, you single dad. I'll help you. That's what they do. That's how women do. Now, am I saying that black men, you see a single mom, she come in and get her son a haircut. You know what? Let me give you my number. I come over there and help you raise your son. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it at all. What I will say is, if that lady comes in that shop to get a haircut, if I'm around, I'll give advice. If I'm there, I'll give advice. If I see him about, if I know him, I'm gonna speak to him and try to help him. That's it. That's all I'm talking about. I'm not talking about going out here and sacrificing shit because I'm not telling you to. I don't. Right? I invest in, you think I got a son, I'm raising, but I'm doing all types of shit. I help all types of people. They don't call me 30 hours a day, 7 days a week. They don't. They call me maybe once every other week. I might talk to them for like an hour. We talk on the phone while I'm driving in traffic, and they're asking questions. If I can help them, I help them. I don't know why this shit is hard. And this is why, I'm going to tell you something, man. This is why people like Tupac get through to the community, because they actually show that they give a fuck. Whereas people, they don't listen to me. They don't listen to you because you don't give a fuck. You don't care. A lot of y'all brothers, all y'all care about is pussy. Like, let's just go there for a second. Like, a lot of these brothers in this space just want to fuck. I can't find me a wife. Nigga, you ain't looking for no wife. You just want some pussy. Stop it. Stop it. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. Come on out the closet. You looking for some pussy, nigga. You ain't looking for no damn woman that you a lot of these niggas talking that shit. I don't believe you niggas. I don't. You 40 years old. You mean you ain't met one woman? Well, I wasn't looking till 3 years ago. Thank you. You telling the truth. You telling the truth. But don't lie. Man, I've been looking my whole life. Nigga, stop. Now you ain't. Either your ass don't know how to talk to women, or you lying. One of the two. But you lying mostly, more than likely. I'm telling you right now, as a black man, you can invest in other black kids, young black boys. There's nothing wrong with that. We need more of that. This is why when you, like I say, when you go to these conferences, you click on the home page. Damn, let me go back. Oh, this is it right here. When you go to these conferences, that's all you see. Black women. Home page. It ain't gonna be nothing but black women. That's all you see in this background. Black women. That's all you see when you go to shit like this. And every one of them, I'm telling you, I've been there. Every time I go to one of these conferences, all I see is sisters. See there? That's all you see. Look at that. Look at all them women. Look at them. That's all you see. And look, I'm the guy that's gonna tell you the truth. If a woman is on some fuckery, I'll be the first to call that shit out. What's up, Naeem? But black women have way more shit. If a black girl wants something and she open her mouth, she can get it. She can get it. But when a black man say if a young black boy says he wants something, it's hit or miss. Does it have to do with a sport? He'll probably get it. Business? I don't know. You got to really try. Somebody, because there is no network for us. Black girls, a lot of times when they want to do something in business or when they want to do something, damn near every one of these women you see will invest in a black girl. Damn near every one you see of these black women will invest in a little black girl. But when it comes to the black boys, not so much. I ain't saying that if it was in their face. Most of them. You know what I'm saying? Most brothers probably would if it was in their face. But we look at it like me saying, hey, we need to invest in black boys is met with so much friction, which is indicative of a problem that is problematic in our community. Why is it so much friction? And that's Tyrone. Tyrone, the one put me on this conference. Why is there so much friction when I say invest in young black boys? Why is it automatically assumed that I'm telling you that you're being a simp? Why simp even come to mind? Why does the word simp come to mind when I say invest in black boys? What you got? So you're saying if I want to meet a woman, I need to go to conferences? I mean, I ain't say that, but shit, if you want one that probably got her mind right, yeah. You want one that's on some business that depending on, and then you vet the rest out yourself. I ain't gonna tell you where to go. But yeah, I met a lot of cool chicks at the conference that if I was single, that thing show would talk to them. Somebody got their own business that's business minded, that quit their job. You know how many of these women that quit their 9 to 5, making millions of dollars? They know how to do internet marketing. They understand that shit like the back of their hand. Yeah, you might want to go. Women are very good and excellent at kickoffs and lunches. Yeah, they are. But let me say this: this conference, these is million. A lot of these women you looking at are multi-millionaire. I'm telling you right now, and that's a billionaire right there. But I'm talking multi-millionaire. A lot of them. Janice Hoyt Bryant. That's Tommy Traffic was just talking. I love this shit. I'm going again. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. So Tice, what's up, man? I'm gonna hit you up. We gotta talk about that server. I'm gonna hit you up in a minute. But it's cause you're indirectly calling dudes out about the lack of useful skills, so it's easy to call you a simp. Brother, you ain't never lied. I think that's really what it is. Because I didn't say go out here and be no damn stepdad to no damn Boom Quisha with fire. I didn't say nothing like that. I said we need to invest in young black boys. You a simp, nigga. You out here telling me to go invest in single moms. How are they gonna learn? How are they gonna learn that? I'm like, wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. I didn't say, first of all, you investing in a little black boy is not going to replace a father being in a home. And also, I don't think you're going to provide any real major relief to that mom, for real. If you just go and talk to this kid an hour every other week. That's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? She probably wants that child to have role models. Any good woman will. Let me get a good example. And this is how I know you brothers ain't thought. A lot of brothers ain't thought this shit through. What will you tell a single mom if she has a young black boy? What's the first thing you'll tell her to do? You need to get him around some black men, some positive influences, leading rap music and all that shit along. Get him around some black businessmen if you can, black men that are professional black men. That's what he needs. He needs to have role models. Right? Ain't that what you'll say? Then when I say, hey man, y'all need to be role models and man, you tell me like shit. Did y'all think y'all shit through all the way? Did you think? That's what this shit looked like. It looks like being a mentor to a young black boy. That's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Men don't thrive on collectivism. Okay, so let me say this right here. This is not collectivism. I know y'all think that. This is not, I'm not a socialist. I'm not a socialist. I'm not telling you, hey man, we ain't gonna make it if we all gotta stick together as black people. We gotta come together. No, we not gonna come together. We're not gonna come together. Look, I can't even come together with y'all on this damn panel, on this damn video. I can't come and sit here with you guys on this video and talk about what's best for our community. I can't. Because if I talk about mentoring young black boys, it's a problem. So shit, if you think that's dysfunctional, you think it's dysfunctional for me to invest in a young black boy, we can't build shit together. So why would I ever, I'm just being straight up. Now we might can do business, but we can't really build a community. But what I'm saying is, we'll tell young black single moms that have young black boys that if you want to help that young black boy, the best thing to do is to get him around older black men that are successful. That's the first thing you'll do. You know what I'm saying? And so looking out for black men, we need to create, basically what I'm saying is this. I heard an analogy. The analogy was this. These seashells, I think it was seashells or turtles or something, I can't remember. They got caught up in the sun, right? And so a guy was walking along the beach, and he picked it up and he threw it out in the ocean. And the guy was like, man, you know, that's not going to make a difference. When they get up on this seashore, they're all going to die. Look at all these shells right here. So that's not going to make a difference. And the guy said, well, for that particular mollusk or whatever it was, for that particular one, it made all the difference in the world. You're not going to save the whole black community. I don't even think that's some logical shit to even try to engage, right? Y'all see me all the time talking about let the hate flow, the dark side of the force and shit. What I'm talking about is you're not going to save the whole entire community. But if you can make a difference in someone's life, and I'm telling you from experience as a guy who runs Lift in the Veil IT Academy, I can read y'all text messages. Brother, you changed my life. Man, I'm so glad I met you. I'm glad you did this. Right? Now, and some of these brothers are quite young. Now, they're not under, well, I had one or two that was real young, but most of them are over 18. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the thing, guys. These guys aren't thinking like, I need a brother to come in my life and give me money. And no, that's not what it's about. Mentorship is advice. Mentorship is just, hey, warning people of the pitfalls in life. Hey, man, this is what you need to be careful of. This is what you need to be careful of. You don't need to worry about, you need to worry about this. You don't need to worry about that. You know, I just think we have a lot of that shit going on. Oh, Lord, have mercy. You know what he say? You call Blackistan a community. Are you in a community with the same women that create problems you want to fix? Mentor? No, I'm going to explain something to you. A lot of bitch-ass niggas create a lot of problems, too, because a lot of bitch-ass niggas are fucking cowards that don't want to be fathers to their children. And a lot of these hoe-ass niggas ain't Pookies and Ray Rays. A lot of these hoe-ass niggas are in this space and got children out of wedlock and bumping they fucking guns, and they a bunch of bitch-ass niggas they damn self. Truth be told. A lot of y'all niggas in the manosphere are pieces of shit. Facts. Unsubscribe if you like. Give a fuck. That's real shit. See what I'm saying? So you saying that just the woman, so the woman created the problem. It wasn't a nigga putting his dick in her without a rubber, right? It wasn't a nigga out here saying that I'm a lot of women and fuck as many women as I can, right? It's not these niggas out here, a lot of dysfunctional ass shit in the manosphere. You should never get married. You should never have kids, right? And a lot of you motherfuckers don't need to have kids because you weak bitch ass losers any fucking way. Facts. A lot of y'all niggas is losers. Facts. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all niggas are the shit that it's the reason you are disgruntled about black women, because ain't nobody finna fuck with you. Truth. So you can't just always just say it's the black woman. No, that's not personal, brother. That was just me giving my opinion, okay? All right. But like I said, like I hate that shit. Like niggas be wanting to come in and just say it's all the, see, let me tell y'all a news flash. I blame the black man for the black community. Oh yeah. I blame our ass. I don't blame black women. Even if you are a leader, if you run a Walmart, I always use this analogy. If you are a manager of a Walmart and the regional director or some corporate people come in and they see this Walmart running dysfunctionally, right? And then they come to you as the manager and they say, hey, why is your Walmart dysfunctional? Shit is just messed up. And you say, you know what? It's not my fault. I mean, it's the assistant manager. I mean, it's his fault. I can't really run it right because well, shit, you should have fired his ass. Right? You should have found you another manager. You should have put yourself in a position of winning, but it ultimately falls on you. because this is your community, whether it's dysfunctional or not. And I don't give a fuck where y'all niggas go. Y'all can go to Brazil, y'all can go to Africa, you can go to Japan, you can go to anywhere in the world. Your ass will never be looked at as anything separate from your community. They're gonna always look at you through the prism of the black community in America because that is what you are. That's your heritage, that's your lineage, that's who you are, right? So you can go get your white woman. You can go get whatever you want to get. But when it's all said and done, the dysfunction in the black community, I always blame on the black man first. Because the black man makes a decision with his dick before anything else. You made a decision to lay with a woman that you knew wasn't shit, but she had a fat ass. And then when she had that child and you got caught up, I blame your ass. You were not leading when you put your dick in that woman because you worried about some pussy. That's what this shit boils down to. I'm not dead wrong, fam. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not caping for a motherfucking thing. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now you got to go in timeout, fam. Thank you. You can come back later, but you can go in timeout. And now I got to explain why he said I'm caping for Keisha. See, let me explain something to y'all. I'm not caping for a motherfucking thing. If the black woman is on some fuckery, what did I say? I said disqualify. I said fire the assistant manager, didn't I? I did not for 1 second say put up with bullshit. But in order to make and enforce, listen to me now. In order to enforce some shit, you have to have power. See, in order to fire somebody, you have to be in a position of power, motherfucker. If you some little sorry ass nigga making $40,000, you think that just because you got your degree, you ain't the motherfucker they talking about anyway. You can just take your ass, look, just because you got your little degree, you make your little $40,000, $50,000 job, you think you the cream of the crop. You not, nigga. You not. Nobody gives a fuck. She'd rather go fuck with a nigga making $20,000 than fuck with your sorry ass. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all niggas need to face this shit. Some of y'all losing because you supposed to lose. Because don't nobody, you supposed to be bred out of existence. Don't no woman want your ass. Facts. I'm not bitter about that shit. I'm not. You see, I'm not bitter about that shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't complain about the black woman. I don't give a fuck. They ain't stopping me from doing a motherfucking thing. If you let a black woman stop you, you a weak ass nigga any fucking way. I said it. You weak. Fuck you gonna let a woman stop you. You think you gonna stop me from running a business? You ain't gonna stop me from shit. So if you stupid and you chose the type of woman, or you're ignorant, I ain't gonna say stupid. If you're ignorant and you chose the wrong type of woman, that's not the end of the fucking world. You can fix your situation. But this feeling sorry for ourselves, I don't embrace that shit. I don't embrace feeling sorry for black men. Fuck that. You a fucking man. Don't nobody feel sorry for your ass. I remember that girl, whatever her name was on the street, and she gave that lady some money, and that lady, the dude woke up and tried to take it. She's like, no, you know, you a man. You get out there, like, that's what it is. Who you come with that tough guy shit. This isn't tough guy shit. This is about making disciplined decisions, which is what I did. I made disciplined decisions. I kept my dick in my pants. I didn't go out here and have 5 and 6 kids out of wedlock. I ain't out here like that. I didn't have all them damn kids. I ain't have my son until I was 41. So I ain't got to worry about none of that shit. See what I'm saying? I made the right choice. And all these niggas giving advice, why don't you go back? I'm talking about making a video. I'm not making an excuse for dysfunction. I'm never telling you to take disrespect from a woman. Not one time have you sat up here on my channel and told me to make excuses for disrespect. But for you to sit back and let your woman run shit means that you deserve to be basically, extinct. Any man that said you are a feminist, nigga, that's what you are. If you think that you are going to concede your community and everything to your woman, you are a feminist. By you live it. You live feminism. You don't think it. You may not think it. You may not say it, but you are a feminist when you concede leadership to a fucking woman, nigga. Hell, I'm gonna let a woman run you. You letting up. You telling me that the women run your community. You have no, they don't run me. They don't run my community. I see a lot of single moms, but I'd be damned if I sit up here and follow a woman for anything. That's what you sound like you're doing. Because you're saying that the leader of the black community is the black woman. Is that what you're saying? That the black woman speaks for you and all of it? No, because leaders speak for the damn whole thing, right? Like President Biden supposedly speaks for America with his cheating ass. But I'm sorry, I don't think that way. I don't think that way. Forgive me. I don't. Thank you, Tiffany. It is. I think a black man, if you're going to be the man, you got to be in charge. You got to run your shit, bro. and you got to make the decision. You know what I'm saying? So you let a woman run you, that's you. But I don't let no woman, they don't run me. And I don't look at black women. When I see a black woman, I don't see a leader. I don't. I see a black woman who deserves respect unless she shows otherwise. But that's it, right? But when it comes to who the leader, we are, man. That shit on us. I wear the crown. That's why I feel about it. So I'm the one got to make I'm the one got to do this. I'm the one got to bring the solutions. I'm the one that has to do that shit. And I don't feel, and if I see a man and a man doesn't feel that way, I shake my damn head like, brother, well, whether you know it or not, you're still the manager of that Walmart. And when the shit falls down, if you're a man and you marry a woman and y'all get thrown out on the street and y'all homeless, guess who the fuck they gonna look at? They ain't gonna look at the woman, they gonna look at your ass, nigga. You the one. You the one carrying. A motherfucking burglar breaks in that bitch and he trying to, who's supposed to go down there and stop him? Right? Your ass. Some of y'all, I'll be like, baby, could you go down there and get the gun? Here's the gun. Go down there and shoot him, okay? And I'll call the police. Right? Come on, man. Fuck that shit, man. Yeah, that's just that. I take pride in not being stopped. That's just me. I take pride in not being stopped by a woman. That's just how I feel. If you let a woman stop that, like, it's something about me. I feel less than a man if a woman deters me from my fucking goals and what I'm trying to do, right? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Well, I mean, hey, that's you. That's you, brother. That's you. Daywalker say he gonna mentor nobody unless they pay him. I get you. I get you. You know, this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. These women ain't saying that these little girls need money. They got to pay them before they mentor them. These women ain't saying that. They're saying, I run this organization, I do this, and I do that to help young black girls. Black boys don't do that. Black men don't do that. We don't do that shit. And we want to talk about racism, white supremacy, and all that shit. Bro, you know, we'll talk about that, then talk about racism, or we'll even within this space, within the conservatives, we'll talk about that, then we'll turn around and say, well, you know what, it ain't just that, man. It's these black women and da da da. I'm like, well, shit, you empower them. You went and chose to sit down while they run shit, right? Just sit down and shut up. Don't say nothing. If she makes a badass choice, that's not right. She should do. Well, shit, you chose not to do nothing because you said it ain't your place. But you'll sit and spectate and talk shit and point fingers. Why? And then you wonder why you don't get no pussy. You wonder why you get no head, right? Like, wait a minute. So you telling me that you believe that a woman runs the community and you're just gonna sit there and point the finger and spectate about how bad she is and how she doesn't know how to do anything. And you saying, well, look, I got a solution. Let's do this. Let's mentor the young black boys and no, nigga, you a simp. So a woman will look at that. She'll say, well, damn, when a man come with a solution, he's shooting this shit down. Damn. And he wasn't like, I'm sorry. If there's any women in the chat, type of one if you agree with me. Like, if it's a man, you got two men, right? And it's some shit broke down, and one man coming in there like, hey, we're gonna fix it. This is what I'm gonna do. This is my plan. Because I got a fucking plan. Like, okay, we got to invest in the young black boys. We start here, we do this. Am I saying that we're gonna save the black community? It's over. Niggas are too stupid, right? But we can make a difference if we invest in, like this guy right here. That's it. That's who I was looking for. I've been looking for that shit. Young Doctors of DC. That's who I've been looking for right there. This dude right here. This dude right here. Now, I love this, man. This dude was here. This dude was there, man. This dude right here, mentors. Well, I'll be damned. See, this brother got shit. These are doctors. You see what I'm saying? Black men. Let me give y'all the link to this shit. Please make a donation. Please make a donation to this organization. Because I'm damn sure when my son gets older, I'm flying him up with he gonna meet these dudes here. Oh, yeah. This is some shit right here, bro. So he's a doctor. And he basically goes out and mentors other kids to be doctors. They follow him around. Shit like this. This is beautiful. Right there in DC. If you're in the DMV, hit him up. This is the phone number right here. 415-496-9332. Right? But that's what I'm talking about. If you got two men in an analogy, like I was saying, you got two men, one man come in there. Hey, man, this is a solution. This is what we're going to do. We're going to fix this. We're going to do this. Another man, that shit ain't going to work. All right, brother, what you think? It's just over, man. Fuck it. We're all going to die. What? Man, fuck you, bitch. I ain't finna die. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find a way. What man would the woman want to be with? All things being equal, they both look the exact same muscles, same everything, same. But one guy's talking like that, one guy's talking, and that shit actually goes over into other areas of your life. You know what I'm saying? Where you see this type of stuff. Where it goes, it actually affects other areas of your life, and you wind up, you know, bitter and upset and disgruntled about the dating choices that you may have or other things. When in all actuality, maybe it's because of your mentality in life and your outlook on shit. And maybe you just, you know, you got a mentality of a motherfucker that don't know how to win. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. So, like I said, I'm not making excuses for dysfunction. Listen, brothers, remember this. Sum the video up like this. Sub-Zero is not telling you to allow yourself to be made an ass out of yourself, okay? Sub-Zero is not telling you to allow yourself to go out here and date a Boom Quisha with 5 kids out of wedlock in the project. That's not what Sub-Zero is telling you. But Sub-Zero is saying, if you can, mentor young black boys. Let me ask you something. I bet you if I ask these doctors right here, hey, does it take away from your practice as a doctor? Let me see what it says. Adrian Thompson is a current PhD student in the clinical psychology program at Howard University. Primarily, Adrian's clinical work is with the African-American youth and their families. In combination with his clinical pursuits, Adrian's research interests include looking at heart rate variability in African-Americans as a predictor of health functioning. Current research indicates that health disparities in African-American community in the African-American community are affected by a myriad of factors. However, the exact mechanisms have not been adequately defined. Right, here we go. Is a 4th-year medical student at Howard. Is this guy's Julian? He's probably probably a Haitian. John Francois, I think. Julian John Francois, right? Is a 4th-year medical student at Howard University College of Medicine. He received his BS in exercise physiology at the University of Miami and holds a master's degree at Columbia University in clinical exercise physiology. Julian, okay, so he ain't nothing to play with. He went to Columbia, right? Okay, so he's not even black, but he's mentoring young black boys, or maybe he's something else. Mustafa Alam is a 2nd-year medical student at Howard University College of Medicine. He is from Chicago and graduated from magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science from Benedictine University, HBCU. Mustafa also served as a community ambassador for the South Side of Chicago and is part of many great organizations in strengthening the community. Right? Here we go. Ryan is a postdoctoral fellow for the Hogg Foundation for Mental Health and in the Division of Diversity and Community Engagement at UT Austin, basically. So, as you can see, you got all these black doctors, man. These brothers is doctors. Now, I knew the brother that started it was a doctor. I don't know who it was, but you got these guys, man, being mentored. Look at this, man. Black boys. Look at that. Look at this, man. Look at this. You think I ain't getting my son? If this is around when he get older, he going to this. Oh, he going. He going. Oh, yeah. He going to this. I'm going to make sure because I want him to be a doctor. He going to play basketball, but I want him to be a doctor. That's what I really want you to do. So I'm going to push that on him. If you want to do it, fine. If not, whatever. But I'm going to dang sure try to encourage it. Son, you ought to be a doctor. You know, you ought to try to be this type of doctor. You know, they make $700,000. Just got to do this, do that, whatever, right? So that's what I'm saying. So there are black men that do stuff like this. Let me ask you something. Are these black men right here that are doing this, did it stop them from being successful? Does it stop them to be involved with this organization? You know what I'm saying? Does it stop these black men in any way, shape, form, or fashion being involved with this organization? Does it hurt them? Does it cause them any type of strife or mental anguish by mentoring these little young black boys? This shit, when you see little kids like this, shit make you want to give back. When I see shit like this, these are the type of little boys you want to, like, guess what? You think they volunteer for this shit? They mom probably, hey, you going. You know what I'm saying? You going. That's just the way it works. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee if you told these same women that you don't mentor for free, they would say F all that. Well, yeah, they probably ain't got the fucking money, bro. You might be right. So you saying you don't mentor for free, so they would say fuck it. So they gotta invest money. So now you're talking about a bill, which shit. I call him back. You know what I'm saying? Now you're talking about a bill. That's what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That shit costs money, bro. Yeah, it's gonna take money to do shit like that. So it depends on every parent. Some parents will. You probably still have some. But why the fuck would you charge for some shit like that? Would you charge? You already told us you'll charge. You wouldn't do this for free. You wouldn't volunteer and try to help kids if you was a doctor or some shit. You wouldn't do it. So you probably ain't a good mentor then, bro. You just probably ain't a good mentor. It's all about what you can make out of it. You give a fuck. It's all about what you can put in your pockets, right? You all about your dollar, making money. I ain't fuck that shit. I ain't teaching nobody unless I can make some money off it. That's what you said, right? But this shit right here, man, this is some good, wholesome shit that I would love for my child to be involved in. And I just don't see why we need to be so focused on trying to. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like all this psychology shit. You go into the higher paying fields. I don't know how much psychology pay, but I don't think it's the highest paying one. Now, if you had to look into the most highest paid, let's see, what is it? Highest paid doctor. Plastic surgery, $526,000. Let's look at it. Plastic surgery, orthopedics and orthopedic surgery, cardiology, urology. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Otolaryngology. I don't even know what that is. Shit. Radiology, gastro, whatever, right? Oncology, dermatology, and as you can see, this shit is hard to pronounce, right? But I would think neurosurgeons is probably the highest paid. What's up, Lawrence? But like I said, man, look, when it comes to black boys, we need people investing in us, man, in black boys. We do. And we need more black men volunteering to help mentor black boys besides a fucking basketball or football. And that's it. That's what this crux of this video. That has nothing to do with being a stepdad. That has nothing to do with rewarding the mom for her bad behavior by mentoring. If you mentor a kid an hour a week, that ain't changing the place of her dad. It ain't helping her with no bills. It ain't helping her put no food on her table. It's only really just helping that black kid. That's all it is. And okay, maybe she might have an hour where she can relax. But if I have a child and I'm a woman and I'm trying to get a mentor, I ain't gonna just leave him with some damn man. That's just me. So, because people sick out here nowadays, you gotta watch your kids. But at the end of the day, that's all a woman's gonna really get out of that. She's not gonna get any type of relief from you just mentoring her son. If you have a business or if you're trying to teach that child something in life, that's not gonna help that child get to the next level. I mean, it could, but what I'm saying is that's not gonna replace her having a husband or a father in that house. There's no replacement for a dad. That shit is irreplaceable. You cannot replace a father just like you can't replace a mother. Those are two irreplaceable things. Now you can provide mentorship. You can provide mentorship to a child, and you can invest in that child. You know what I'm saying? Dermatology is the way. It's like the only one dermatologist in my town. Yeah. But you can provide mentorship to kids and shit like that. Yeah, you could do Big Brother program as well. I was gonna volunteer for that. I actually have a passion for wanting to help your little young kids and shit like that. And you damn right, I would volunteer for Big Brother, the Big Brother organization, right? You can go and volunteer with these kids and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. big brother, big sister. Right? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, man. Right? So let me ask you this, frequently asked questions for bigs. Right? Who are the bigs in the program? Our bigs are from diverse backgrounds, just like our littles. They are regular people, just like you. You don't need any special degrees or job skills. You just have to want to positively impact a young person. Role models come in all shapes and sizes, and you could be a perfect fit, right? And that's it. This ain't, man, you do this shit once a week or some shit. Like, yeah, like this shit gonna really change your damn life. Like, oh my God, I can't go to medical school now because I'm volunteering for Big Brothers. Y'all need to stop with these fake excuses. That's a fake ass excuse. You don't want to give back to you don't want to help. For me, I'm gonna tell you something. What I found in shit like this, not that I've done this. What I found is some of the most fulfilling moments in your life is when you give to somebody else. Like, one of the most fulfilling things for me in my life has been that call I get when somebody has finally gotten a job and they call me, and the joy I hear in their voices and the way they feel and the way they talking to me, and just to hear the joy and the confidence that's being brought on by that brother or sister that was able to figure this shit out and land a position. That is the most fulfilling thing I've had in my life. Because when people call me for lifting the veil and they say, man, I can't believe it, because they really didn't believe. And that's what's funny. A lot of them, they'll work hard, but they just still don't believe it's going to work. And they fuck around and get a job. And they go, oh my God, it really worked. And to see that look, and then to call them back a month or two later and see them, and then just hear the confidence in their voice, and man, I'm working on this project, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm kind of busy. Or I call, hey sub, I'm in stand up, hit me back. That shit feels good, bro. That shit feels good. That's a great ass feeling. And a lot of us have never experienced that because we're listening to these damn lame ass niggas in this manosphere space. And I said it. Lame. Don't want to do shit, don't want to help nobody, don't want to give back to their community. Am I saying you're going to save the black community? Hell no, you're not going to save the black community. But can you at least make a difference for a few people and change their lives? Yeah, and what the hell is wrong with that? Nothing. That reached out to you, so that means they want to do better. I'm still giving back way past them getting money. I'm paying. Like, I look, if you're familiar with Lifting the Veil, people give me $400 measly, and I would teach for damn near 4 months and then be on the phone with them another month and a half trying to help them with interviews and shit. People that I taught 3 years ago call me now, and we still going over interviews whenever they in between jobs or something. We still do it. So it's not just about the money. What's up, little big Nate? It's not about the money. It's not about none of that. It's about giving a fuck about black boys. When I was at the Black Manosphere meetup, we talked about a space to help black men. Well, guess what? It starts when they're young, too. Fuck the mama. You ain't got to be with the mama. You ain't got to see her. You ain't got to do nothing. It's not even about her. It's about us. Black boys, black men. Black boys become black men. If you teach a child how to code at 15, you could be helping the next fucking Steve Jobs or some shit. You don't know. You don't know how many people you help. But just like, guys, if you go and look at the outliers and you look at how Steve Jobs or what's his face? Bill Gates, how he became Bill Gates. He was access to a computer. His mom literally lived to a community college. He had access. You'd be amazed what access will do for a child. Exposure to shit, right? Let me tell y'all some shit because I'm about to go. Let me tell y'all some shit, man. Way back in like 1997, I was still playing ball. I was in community college. And I rolled up. My brother was living in Atlanta. I rolled up to Atlanta for Christmas. And my brother told me about this dude he knew. I was at home for a Christmas break. Said, man, I know this guy, man. He working IT. I mean, but he quit. He making money, and his name's Daryl, right? And I rolled over there to meet him. He walked outside. He eating a damn chicken wing, right? Had on some painted up clothes and shit. Like, man, what's up, man? We talking and shit. Smooth brother, tall, about 6'4" and shit. He talking. He like, yeah, man, you know, I mean, yeah, I made about 100,000 on this other house, and he got me in the car. We rode around and shit, and I'm looking. And guys, this shit, I'm soaking this shit up. And I'm telling myself while I'm riding in the car, man, I want to be here one day. Man, what I would not give to be in this position, to be able to flip houses, man. This is the life. Look at this, man. Damn, man, look at him. He living, he's single, he out here dating all these. He started talking, we talked about everything, women, everything. He was just like, yeah, man, I live a good life. Man, your brother's a smart guy. I'm trying to help him get in real estate. We talking and shit. My brother knew the guy. I went around that guy. I've only been around him twice. 3 times. I've been around him 3 times. The first time I was around him, that shit stuck with me. I remember that day vividly. That shit imprinted on my mind. And I always knew I want to be like that. I want to be like this guy. I want to get to where he is. I want to be like him. I want to be that on his level and doing the type of shit he doing. It took me 9 years to get to that level. But over the course of those 9 years, in the back of my mind, he was the person I was thinking about. He was the guy I was thinking about. Like, man, I want to be like him. Every once in a while, I would call, hey, I got this house. I'm doing this. What do you think? He would take my calls. Hey, man, this year you probably want to do this. When I moved to Atlanta, even now, if I call him right now, because he live in Atlanta, if I call him, hey, man, I need somebody, man, over here help me with so-and-so, so-and-so. All right, man, hold on. He'll blink back over. Yeah, man, I got so-and-so, man. He did it. He helped me with my house. He got me what did he get me? He got me the roofer. He got me the roofer. I ain't calling for the other shit. I should have called him for the whole damn house. But I forgot. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, this guy has been in Atlanta for years. He knows the game. And that is a guy. Now, it didn't take but a couple of minutes. I probably was around that guy maybe an hour. I've probably been around him my whole life, maybe 3 hours. But why am I talking about him? That was over 20 years ago when I met him. I only been around him 3 times. Why am I still talking about it? Huh? Because I understand some shit, man. Mentorship is important. It is imperative. And it is needed for young black boys. He didn't ask me about my mom. He's never met my mom. But he made a difference in my life. He made a hell of a difference in my life. I got to go. I got a meeting to prepare for. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all.